Oh,
Hello,
hi.
hello, hello. Welcome back to STF and Friends, first episode of
Hey.
2023.
Ooh.
I've seen a couple of your faces since the year has rolled over, but two of you I have not. So,
Yeah.
Griff and Jason, how are you? How was your holiday season?
Oh, it was nice.
Did
It's
you get
nice
some
to.
rest? Did you get some time to
I
yourself?
did get some rest, and then last week I started playing Pathfinder again, and I was like, "Wow, this is the longest I've gone in 2022 without playing."
Oh, wow.
I know, it started feeling weird.
It was
Yeah.
like, I ended both of our shows mid combat, and then we
Oh,
took
wow.
a 3-week hiatus. So it was
I bet that return
grinding the
to
rusty
combat
gears to
was
get back in.
great.
Yeah.
So
Bold
Good.
strategy.
at least we ended this one on a, "Hey, you're done. You're
Right.
done the race."
You
Right.
made it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, ours was pretty good. New York City is just quiet over the holiday. I mean, like the part we were in, downtown, Times Square gets nutty and all that, but like, I think it's not too bad. So it was calm, it was reasonable.
super chill.
Cooked a ham, it was all right. Yeah,
Fancy.
good times.
Fancy.
I mean,
ham.
that's-
It was not a fancy ham. I'll guarantee.
Wasn't a fancy ham?
No, there was
Jason.
no pineapple rings.
Anything
No
that
cherries.
you touch is
No
fancy.
cherries. Orange
You're a
crush.
fancy
Well, thanks.
person.
Thanks very much. Thank you. I try. I try. It's the hair.
Look, I have a new office. I
You do?
relocated the office. We did a whole swap, bedroom office swap, and it makes so much more sense. We're
Nice.
it's like everything flows so much better.
You thinged your
So-
shui over there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did. I totally thinged the shui.
Hate it.
And
Sounds real dirty.
well, we
Yeah.
like repainted the middle room, which is where my office used to be. If you remember, my walls used to be very blue.
Dark blue, yeah.
But now that's where our bedroom is, and we painted those like just a nice neutral color, and it just makes more sense as a bedroom, and this makes more sense as an office. It's so much nicer.
I do love though that Grace was like, we should paint this room and make it our bedroom.
Yeah, and I'm going to take it over. I know that you've been in this blue room for 3 years and hated it. Yeah, every time you come out of there, you look crazy because you've been in the blue room. So we're going to paint it. But by the way, I'm also moving our bedroom into it now. So,
You're gonna sleep there now too.
yeah.
Just fun side note.
Yep.
Awesome. But yeah, otherwise, good
Well,
time.
that's good. Heath, I know you're still in recovery mode. I won't belabor that point too much. But how are you doing otherwise? That's your whole life right
wish,
now.
wish they had cut my leg off.
Oh no, baby, don't say that.
No, I don't. But it does suck.
Yeah.
But it's way too gradually getting better. You know,
Yeah.
I can technically walk now, but not very well or very far.
I saw you walking into the room the other day when we were recording some STF stuff, and I was like, look at him go.
I walked in on crutches.
Yeah, you look at him go. He was doing great, y'all.
Yeah.
He was really had some hobble in his step, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, so because of that, like all my family did Christmas stuff early, so I've just been laid up. I got a lot of video game time in. Also, as you get older, I tell all my kids at the school this, like, enjoy the holidays when you're young, because as you get older, you get less and less presents every single year.
Mhm.
So, like, I got a couple things, whatever, but I also laid up, bored, trying not to be depressed, bought myself a bunch of Christmas presents.
There it
Like,
is.
That's good.
Mostly books and like TTRPG
Ooh,
books.
excellent.
But those are some of my favorite things. But I found this one in my dad. So my grandma has 2 guest rooms, and my dad, who's always done like contract work and would be off in different places and then back in town for a brief amount of time, he kind of has claim on the middle bedroom. And I stayed in that room for one night because it's a bigger, more comfortable bed, and I was miserable. And I went digging through the drawers, and I found this. The
Damn!
Dale Earnhardt
Right.
commemorative edition,
Nice.
retrospective of Earnhardt's
A
career.
gold mine.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Wow.
amazing.
Here I was worried that we were going to run out of facts.
But nope.
Yeah.
We're good.
I did. I didn't have a lot of time. I had to tutor after school today, and then I was like, okay, I got like an hour and a half. I can kind of put some stuff together, look over my character sheet. And my grandma, bless her heart, showed up at my house like 10 minutes later, trying to mommy me and do all this stuff for me. And I'm like, stop, like just go home, like go
I love
relax,
you, but
chill out.
God, G-Unit.
Right, exactly.
Gene,
And when she was like trying to get my dad to come over to like look at my washing machine and all this stuff, I was like, I have to record in like
Yeah.
45 minutes. Like,
It's
I
time
don't
for
need
you
you
to
in
go.
here banging around on my appliances.
Let me help you.
Amazing.
Yeah, so she stayed till 15 minutes before we got on the call.
There we go. That's totally
So
reasonable.
I literally, like, while we were setting up, you know, and talking to each other, I wasn't talking much because I was kind of flipping through trying to find some Dale facts.
Sorry, Giuseppe. Tutor. I don't even know her. I'm sorry. That tickled me.
Well, listen, you know, we have to get back into this rally, this Redshift rally, and
Yeah.
you know, here's the thing: 2022 Redshift rally, tough, grindy, the challenge. 2023 Redshift rally, y'all are gonna kick
Probably
some
the
ass.
same thing. Oh.
Much more of the
Like
same.
there'll be a little bit more of that. It is.
Much more
it
of the
is.
same.
Yeah, but you guys are going to take it so much better and you're going to crush it. No, you guys are leveled up and we'll get to that. So that at least feels like some progress, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm going to ask Jason to recap here in a second, but I just want you guys to realize how good third place is. And I feel like you don't. And I understand why, but like you guys have never raced in this before, and you're in a race with a bunch of people who have raced in it before, several times. They, you know, whole career as racers. So to be in the top 3 position, holding that line is not a bad place, and is certainly surprising everybody that's watching. You know, the race. Most people, you guys were the underdogs. You know, like slotted to lose. Like, who are these guys? They don't know. You know, they don't know. Now, Elon Musk, he's an idiot, or
Doesn't
and
matter.
also Orvis Eldane.
Also, in addition.
Also,
In addition to that,
Both,
you
yeah.
know, he brought a yacht to a race, and it's you know, nobody really expected that to go well, but that doesn't really matter. It's a publicity stunt.
Brought a dinner knife to a bullet race. Nailed it.
very
Oh,
proud
man,
of you, Emily.
you know,
very
like,
proud of you. For
Did
that
not
one.
take long for you
Yep.
to ruin my 2023 plan.
Amazing.
Please go on.
I am curious. I was thinking because the constant Elon Musk jokes, and like every time I think about Elon Musk, I'm like, he's such a smart idiot. You know, like what's our Elon Musk's actual name? I constantly forget.
Orvis.
Orville.
Orvis Eldane.
LD.
Orvis Eldane. On his character sheet, is he also a smart idiot? Like, is he an intelligence
Character
character? Is
sheet.
he
A character sheet.
character sheet?
You think that I've been given any information on any of these NPCs?
I don't
Has
know.
no stats.
No, like zero, zilch. Like the information that I have on the NPCs is what I read to you as Ace Averin at the first episode. That is as much as I know about these PCs, other than the little context of, you know, what happens if they're involved in an event, you know.
Hey
But-
guys, that means Orvis isn't sabotaging us if he doesn't have a stat block.
Boom.
Nice.
Just
Nice.
just
Can't
thinking
do
here.
it.
Just getting
Can't do
that metagame in there, baby.
I hate it.
I hate it. You played your hand, and now we know, Adam. And now we know.
No, it's not Orvis.
Yeah, that was a real Elon move. But yeah, so let's get into it. Jason, if you
Sure.
would.
Absolutely.
I'm going to put on some recap music. So, Emily, you can turn off the house music.
Preach.
That's what I'm going to start calling it now, is the house.
Yeah.
That's what we have to tell every club that we play in before we're up there making noise, obviously ready to start. And one of us has to get off the stage and walk up to the bartender and be like, hey, can you kill the house music, please? You know,
Amazing.
please. Anyway,
Please, maybe.
please.
Yeah.
Please.
I asked you nicely.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Well, I'm going to nicely describe how we kicked some tail in the last race, which was on day 6 of our adventure.
It's been
for our
6
lives.
days.
It's been 6 days since we
It's
started.
been almost
yeah,
1 week.
exactly. Almost 1 week. Oh, there we go. That'll be in your heads all
I redeemed
night,
myself.
everybody.
There we go.
Congratulations.
Did you?
All right. So
It's
this was
been less than a week since you made that joke.
Yeah.
This was the Climatica Hoverpod Endurance Race, which started on top of an icy mountain slope on the dark side of Verces. We were in the 3rd place spot to start. And as the starting line, green light goes up, flag goes down, down we go. Hover drone, we got red lights up ahead, we've got claxons that we got to maneuver around, and we zip right off down the mountain. We stabilize, we don't fall off. Oh no, there's an avalanche all of a sudden. We managed to get past that without too much trouble. Find the next stanchion where we have to touch our baton to the top light. Looks like it's not going to be any big problem, but oh no, blood brothers are there, and their terrible hugs are part of that as well. So thankfully, there's some great spell casting, some great damage dealing that happens there that gets us out of that without too much trouble. We get back in the pod, we're racing along. There's a frozen lake and the ice breaks underneath us, or tries to anyway. We navigate past that and find ourselves at a crumbling concrete bridge, recently damaged, clearly some kind of sabotage. Can't stand it, but away we go. So we make our way past the bridge as it crumbles underneath us to find ourselves several hours later at the Ring of Nations, that city that spans the entire terminus zone of Verces. We zip our way through terrible traffic that's there, but then come upon a car wreck. But heroes that we are, we don't drive off and try and get a better spot in the race. No, we stop, we help, we make sure everybody has what they need, and then we get back in our car and we keep racing. But we look awesome doing it. As we get through the River of Returning Joys in Nabokon, we have to wiggle our way through, I think it was basically the midway of a carnival, right?
Yeah.
That we had to get past. So watch out for
Let's
the teacups.
let's have this race go right through the midway of a carnival.
Exactly, right? Like knock over the bottles, put a ring, whatever. Anyway, I was thinking of carnival games. We keep going. We're still in the Ring of Nations. We get to the next pillar. We're ready to climb up and touch the baton to the top. But who should be there to attack us but some activists, some cybernetically augmented forced evolutionists who just really slowed us down. So we were able to repair the tower. We were able to take a whole lot of gear off of them, which was great, to line our pockets a little bit. And boom, out into Fulbright we went, navigating between some massive ancient pillars. Clutch survival checks by Ishay along the way. Thank you for actually being trained in that skill. Saved us, probably at that point.
100%.
We keep on our way, and we just managed to spot a bandit convoy there in Fulbright. Not sure what they would have done to us, but we dodge them. We get all the way around them, only to find ourselves coming face to face with a sandstorm there in Fulbright. We got to protect the engines. We make it through with just the right amount of shielding and everything that we need. But it takes us a little longer than we thought. So we get past Cadell, the Tower of the Strix, at the center of Fulbright. We wave, we say hi, except those that wave back at us wave back with bullets. And as we go to the next stop, some bandit mercs try to take us out. One of them, two of them, carrying cred sticks that match the red and black design of the cred stick we found on the other guy way at the beginning of the adventure. Probably the same people bribing them or paying them off to slow us down. We keep going. There's a long, dry canyon that we have to race through to get to the final stop. Chael pilots beautifully. We end with gathering 24 rally points throughout, keeping us in 3rd place, only just a scooch behind Multifold Industries, a little bit further behind Terminator, but definitely ahead of the rest of these very professional racers who have been doing this a long time. And that is where we are, exhausted, nearly dead, in our hover pods, going back to the pit stop right now. There we are. Holy buckets.
Well done. I'm gonna give you an inspiration in this
Oh, thanks.
non-inspiration game, and I'm gonna also give Griff an inspiration for still being decked out in his cosplay. The rest of us said 2023 get fucked. He came in ready to roll. So that's an inspiration to the two of you.
Thank you.
All
Way
right.
to go.
You're doing great, guys.
Yeah.
I'm sweating, so it's worth the inspiration.
It's worth it.
Yeah. Well, with that extensive and wonderful
long.
recap, that's
Sorry,
all of our
that
time.
was
And
long.
with that,
We'll see you next episode. Thanks to Monsorbia for your making that joke first. Yeah, appreciate it. And I also don't believe your shirt, Emily, just for the record.
Human. Yeah.
listen, if you say it enough with enough conviction, people will eventually believe you. So, you know.
Excellent.
All right, so we join Redshift Revolution just as they're merging back into the paddock after disembarking from their hoverpod and getting back onto the ship. So you guys are in the lounge here. You guys are quite tired. You haven't slept in 2 days. And so where are your heads at? What are you doing as soon as you arrive? Are you going directly to sleep? Do not pass go, or what's the deal?
I'll tell you what, Isha is busted. Okay, she's real tired. So, given the option, I would love to have a lay down.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody got beat to shit last time.
I have
if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
7
2.
hit points.
Yeah. Both Dr. Patel and Ishay got laid down.
I have 1 hit point, I think. Still. But some resolve points, so not going to totally keel over, but I think the doc's going straight to the med bay, just being like, just patch him up, whatever you can do.
We can try and hold each other up on the way to the med bay.
Well, I will say that you have 5 days to recoup
Ooh,
and recover.
Okay.
And I think it makes the most sense, to go to bed after this long, exhausting endurance race. There is medical treatment available, so just in the sake of saving time and hand waving stuff, some housekeeping, when you take this rest, you can also restore your hit points up to full.
Yay.
And then I want you to spend the first day talking to me about what your characters are doing for your level 8 level ups. Here at STF, we like to role play those level ups. I don't need big, huge, crazy scenes, but I just want to hear in character how it is that you're achieving these new skills. Is anybody bold enough to start?
Yeah, I can start. Rika got one particularly cool thing this level up, among the normal stuff you get going up to 8. But I think during this whole race, there were a couple of combats there where Rika realized, like, I'm the only one that can cast spells. I'm the only one that can, like, fix this situation from afar. And, like, when he cast his slow and stuff, it didn't hit both blood brothers. It wasn't as successful as he wanted it to be. Sometimes his spells weren't doing what he expected them to do. So he's spending this day, like, kind of casting his spells and, like, reattuning himself to the timeline. And what that's allowed him to work on is what's called spell rewind. So now when he casts a spell and it's resisted by an enemy, he can use a paradox to pull that spell back and keep it.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow. That's
dang.
cool. That's pretty cool.
That's nifty.
Efficient.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Who next wants to talk about their level up day?
So, Isha, after having a nice nap, a nice long nap,
Yeah, it's like 16 hours sleep or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
she would, I assume there's a gym.
Yeah, there's a gym.
Okay,
There's a
sorry,
gym.
I had a brain fart. Sorry. It's a new year, Adam. Okay.
Okay.
Isha didn't love that she couldn't get moving quite as fast as she wanted to. Like, she wanted to be able to really utilize her opening volley feat, right? So to get damage off with that ranged attack in the first turn of combat, she just feels like if she could move quicker, if she could just be faster. that would be really helpful. So I took rather, improved initiative, try and get at the top of those turn orders, and just in general, just put some ranks and things that will help her be a little more nimble-ish and such. But yeah, she's just in the gym, like, doing a quick draw kind of type thing, like constantly.
While you're in the gym, you see the team of SROs, Multifold Industries,
Okay.
and you see the AI, like kind of in the center of the track, and like just staring at all his little like mobile, all their little mobile SROs, and they're just like, just like racing around the track, and so you're like keeping pace with them, and they like, for SROs, they kind of maybe spit out some like bleeps and bloops that sound like it might be laughter. It's like, like, and like kind of like race with you a little bit, and like,
I was like, are the droids laughing at me?
well, no, they're kind of being playful.
Okay, enthusiastic.
Like, they're like out pacing you.
Oh yeah,
a lot, but they like are kind of circling around you, having fun with you as you're running around.
Yeah, and she's like, yeah, all right, mate, keep on. Yeah, having a good time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what about Dr. Patel or?
Yeah, Doc is reflecting on this past 6 days, week or so that he's been here, and he's realizing he's having to use his rifle a lot more than he was planning to harm people. He was thinking initially like, okay, if I have to, I'll do that, but mostly I got to be able to deliver healing long distance.
Right.
But when a sniper starts shooting at you, healing your allies only does so much. So he goes and I intended this rifle to help people. It's kind of true for him. So he sits down with Chael, I think, at a certain point, and his engineer buddy, teammate here, and is just like, I want to tune this thing up a little more, because right now I'm shooting them and I'm shooting them well, but I need it to hurt them more. This is strange, but here we go. Right? Let's see what we can do to get this better. And
you got to start using bullets, man. That's your first problem right there.
That's the problem right there.
Yeah. See, it is difficult to inject things with a bullet. Anything beyond metal is tough. That's why I went with the acid to try and do that. So how do we? Maybe we make the acid more potent somehow. And so over the course of time, he does that because he has taken the arms expert theorem for biohackers that gives him full weapon specialization, so full level to damage there.
Nice.
So he's hitting at a bit more than he was before. So if his damage output goes up, that's why.
Yeah, it's good. All right. What about you, Heath? Rounding it up here with Chael.
Yeah, well, it's funny because, I like the idea the doctor and Chael are kind of communicating to each other a little bit. And after, I don't know how much Chael would have helped in your endeavor, but, assuming that he did in some way, once we finish that, get you kind of squared away, Chael's like, well, kind of a horse with a different color, but I wanted to show you this thing I've been working on in his armor. So the only thing other than skill ranks that I got as level 8 mechanic was just another mechanic trick. Kind of unexciting level up, I guess. But the mechanic trick I had previously is energy shield. So it's an energy shield built into your armor that you can turn on to get temporary HP equal to your intelligence modifier plus your mechanic level. So it would have been, now I'm level 8, so 13. And so I have boosted that. My second mechanic trick, it's like I took the next thing in that tree and I took boost shield. So now my energy shield grants me a number of temporary HP equal to my intelligence modifier plus double my mechanic level.
Wow.
Nice.
So, 21 temporary HP. And I can use a resolve point to use it again without having to regain stamina points first.
Nice. Well,
So
that's great.
That's pretty slick.
Lot
That's
of-
pretty
lot
good.
of- Chael has a surprising amount of defensive capability.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, I think those are all appropriate and meaningful boosts to your kits. It sounds like everybody's just kind of like, what I like about it is everything y'all took, like, amplified things that you already know how to do. You're just doing them better. Like, that's kind of a unique thing, that all four of you took an ability like that, that is really just enhancing your pre-existing abilities. And I think that's kind of interesting, especially considering that you're a brain trust design team. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, I know we can do this a little better. We can do this a little better. And to that point, is you guys being a team, I wanted to give you guys an opportunity before we start getting into the more events and everything that happens. I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to talk to each other in character or as characters, however you want to do it, about how you're feeling with 2 races complete, the plot that is unfolding that you don't have a whole lot of control over, but more knowledge than you should. I'm curious how your characters are dealing with that as a team,
Yeah. Should we all go get dinner now that we've rested pretty well and go see what they're serving up tonight?
Yeah, I worked up quite an appetite, and I could go for a nip.
The 2 of you are okay, like keeping food down and stuff? You have all your teeth and everything?
Oh, yeah, I put some new ones in. They'll be fine.
I bought a new set.
Always come prepared with extra teeth.
Yeah.
Well, it will be your first time trying them out. That will be quite fun.
Yes. Yeah. They're made out of tungsten. Not sure if that's real or not, but
mine are made out of wood. That's jeez, I need to get an upgrade. That's
yeah.
Regular George Washington.
You also have a whiskey plantation. Sorry.
I cannot tell a lie. I don't know.
No.
No. Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
All right. Let's go get some dinner.
Let's try.
Let's see.
Let's try to load. There's
All
a
right,
joke
so
about wood in someone's mouth.
Chef Milu.
Yeah.
Let's remind him that we saved the soup.
Yeah. You get there and the waiter, the kind of more stuffy one, I guess it was the gnome, right?
Oh yeah, the
Igio?
bleachling.
Yeah, the bleaching Igio. He's your waiter this evening.
Okay.
And he's like,
No, I think we would prefer the other waiter.
Igio, where's Fipzul?
I realize that Fipzul is your preferred server, but he gets a day off every now and then. You'll have to deal with me. I will do my best to provide excellent service. What can I get you this evening? Would you like to hear about the specials?
Well, Fipsul usually starts by giving each of us a high five when we get here. So
He rolls his eyes, but holds up his hand. All right.
don't leave any of us hanging.
No, of course not. I would not dare presume. High five. High five. High five.
I do
High
like
five.
some of my kids at the school, little aggressive boys do with me. Like I'll put up a hand to high five them, and they'll give me the hardest fucking high five in the world. Just
Get like a running start.
right.
Yes, our special today is soup. Would you care for some soup?
It's quite descriptive. This is why, again, we tend to prefer Fipsul because he tells us what's in the soup.
Oh, right. No, I that was a joke. I heard about your assistance earlier with Chef Milu's menu, and I figured, of course, you would not want soup after such a
Oh, you
situation.
got us joking
He's
about
got-
giving us poison.
Yeah,
Yep,
boys
that's
got
a good one.
jokes. All right. This is all right then.
Right. Nobody ever understands that I'm joking. I can't possibly understand why.
It's the delivery, mate. You got a real
I'm very
way
dry.
about you.
I'm
Yeah.
very dry. Yes.
You should have some soup. It's wet.
It is.
But like for real though, what are the special?
Yes, we have Castrovillian trout with a nice.
Oh, great seafood that came from an entirely different planet.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sure, it's fine. It's fine.
The progress that we've made in preservation in 322
Man.
AG is quite impressive. Yes. So yeah, they have a fish special.
We just pack it in salt.
Right. Yes, we don't even have to cook it. It's already been preserved and dried out. It's fish jerky. But it's deconstructed fish jerky.
Excellent.
Pass. Don't want
We also have a nice cut of Defrex with some I don't know, some sort of compound butter. I know Adam doesn't, but there's a compound butter with garlic or the Starfinder equivalent.
Sparlic.
Scarlic. That's it. Yeah.
Space garlic.
Yes. So there's that too, and then we do have we do have a soup actually, but I was hesitant to tell you about it. Yes.
Okay. I need to try out my new teeth soup. Not so much.
It's Acatonian chowder.
Acatonian chowder.
No, I'm sorry, Abalonian.
Abalonian? The robot planet?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Bland
Oops.
as fuck.
Oops, all nuts and bolts.
Yeah, is it a bowl of
literally
nuts and
just-
bolts?
reduced
just
milk.
water with static in it?
Yeah, it's just static.
And
Yeah.
I confused water.
Did Chef LaCroix prepare this one?
Isha says,
Yes, there's a new sous chef here, and Chef Milu felt that they should give them one special.
That chef's about to get sued, all right? I'll take a damn Defrex and you just knock the spines off of it, cook it up
we
rare.
prepare,
Fun
we prepare it
fact.
quite nice. Yes.
it's actually, they chop it off really fine and it's served with a teppanyaki kind of situation, and they use the Defrex spines as chopsticks. It's a whole meal situation. I seen it on the television, the space television.
Wow, that's that's pretty good. That's pretty good, Emily.
I love the trout. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll do trout too. It sounds okay.
Yes, of
Can
course.
I get
Yes.
a grilled cheese?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah, I want a grilled cheese.
Would you care for any libations along with your
Yes.
meal? Yes. What can I get for you?
All of them.
He's talking about the
That's
like the what do they call the drink? It's when you put every soda in one thing.
A
You put other
suicide?
things everywhere.
no, a flight of accompanying beverages would be great.
Oh, you would want you want to do the wine pairing?
Please.
Oh, great, no problem.
I'll have the Schlong Island iced tea.
Long Island.
Did you say
Not
Schlong
good.
Island?
It's the Space Long Island iced
Yeah,
tea, right?
yeah,
I'm
Space
doing it
Long
right?
Island, obviously.
The
What do
Schlong
you
Island
think?
iced tea?
Space.
Fresh.
Long Island.
One Schlong Island iced tea. Yes,
Thank
we'll
you.
have to see if we can make that happen. Mm-hmm.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you go ahead. Nope. Canadian standoff.
Do you have space Coke?
In Space Miami,
You
maybe.
do it too.
Yes, they tried Space Coke last year, but it didn't do well, so they've returned to Coke Classic 2.
Do you have Space Pepsi?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll take one of those then. That'll work.
All right.
I guess a Canadian standoff would be a Skittermander standoff
Yeah.
in this
Yes.
universe.
Yeah.
I'll take I'd like one bourbon, one
Oh,
scotch,
God, there it is.
There it
and
is.
one sparkling cider. Thank you.
Hey, there you go.
Except
Good combo.
Yes, all right. Well, I'll have all that out for you shortly. Thank you for dining at Milu's Fusion Grill. I really hate that I have to say that, but I'm a perfectionist and it's part of the script, so I have to say it every time. He's like saying this as he mutters his
Yeah.
way off.
Hey, it's
from
all
that
right. Hey, man, you know what? You're all right.
You're doing great.
It's good.
all right. So
Bye.
you guys are sitting around the table.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was
Yeah.
yeah. It was a hell of a long race. How are we still walking? I'm not quite sure. Like, I'm a medical professional, and I'm not quite sure about that.
Shell, I don't know how you kept driving. That was exhausting.
Pills, baby.
I did a little too.
Do you have that trucker speed I got you?
You damn straight. You do what you got to do.
I gotta say, I wasn't expecting. Of all the things that we encountered, I think the Blood Brother situation was probably just the craziest shit. Like, were you guys expecting that? This is a race.
No, I have to say I was not expecting any gunfights
Yep,
in this
fair
particular
enough,
race.
fair enough.
I thought, the worst we were going to have to do was, once we got past those elementals with our friend back in the motorcycle race, but that was some real shit, wasn't it?
I didn't care for it. If I'm gonna be honest, I didn't care for it. That's not what I signed up for. I'm gonna do our job, but
Right.
I mean, I don't think they were supposed to be there. Didn't we find that, like, summoning gem or whatever?
Is that for them?
Yes.
I thought it summoned a Blood Brother. Was I wrong?
No, there's no summoning on the Blood Brothers, and I think that you guys would probably know that Blood Brothers are
Native.
common in and native into Versus Dark Side.
Yeah.
So they could be a risk. What you did discover is that somebody had fought them before you guys got there. And the only people that were ahead of you were Terminator at that point.
Yeah, at the time.
And so, I'll give you the sense motive here in that, like, it doesn't seem like that these were set upon you. It seems like they set upon the checkpoint.
Gotcha. Okay.
And Terminators fought their way through, but they just took off.
But yeah, they intentionally didn't kill him. It's like, this will slow
Right.
somebody else down.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, listen. Emily was really surprised about the Blood Brothers, but I, Ishay, am very smart, and I knew that they're native and common. So
Well, it would still be, I think, fairly. I mean, sorry, not to
Yeah.
correct you again, but I think it would still be
actually-
pretty surprising to have them,
pop up.
in the race. Just considering, maybe not considering the race takes you through carnivals and stuff, so they don't really seem to care where you race, but
A question. All right, I'm sorry. And Jason, you even did the recap. The augmented folks that we fought, did we find another money, like
A red
cred
credit
not
stick?
not on them.
Not
No,
with them.
Okay.
It was on the
on the Strix.
the Strix.
Okay. Okay.
Those mercs at the end. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the terrorists, the augmentation terrorists, they're also, augmentation's very big in Versus, and they just decided to use the event as they glued themselves to the pavement, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they were using something that had a lot of cameras on it to make a big stink about their cause.
Yeah.
I don't know what that phrase means, but
What?
What?
glued themselves to the pavement.
Oh, well, okay. So like a lot of climate change activists
Oh, like
have
chain themselves to the tree.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but they are literally gluing themselves to streets,
ground.
to the
Yeah.
ground,
Yep.
All right then, cool. I learned something new. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to answer your original question, I've decided to stop expecting stuff. That way, I might not be so disappointed moving forward.
Kinda-
Do
That's
you
a-
guys think that we made the right choice, though? I mean, Terminator's winning, and they left the Blood Brothers alive to fight us, and we could have potentially done the same thing with different tactics in all of those combats.
So here's the thing. Terminator's Terminator for a reason, They make the decisions they do solely based on the fact that they're a bunch of assholes that don't really care about the rest of, the universe. And we're better than that. And even with stopping the Blood Brothers and stopping to help that other car, that situation there, we still came in third. So I think that's a win for us, you know, morally and in the standings too. So I think we did it right.
I think we can all agree that they're probably the ones sending the Strix assassins at us.
For sure.
Stick looks about the same as the one from the sabotage on the bike.
Certainly looks that way. Yes.
And even if we find out that they aren't, you know, I'm A-okay with blaming them for, quite honestly, anything and everything from here on out, because they're just dicks, so, yeah.
There's also that.
There's also that.
Yes.
In addition, there's that.
So what
I don't
happens
much
in
care
the...
for them pirates either.
No.
Just saying.
What happens in the circumstance that we're ahead of them? Do we do the same thing?
What, like, just continue to be good people?
Given that we were in first and they were in second, for instance, when we come upon the Blood Brothers, do we leave them for them to fight? Or do we clean it up still?
I'm morally okay with doing something like that we know will mess up Terminator. I'm not as much interested in messing up the other folks in the race behind them, except in maybe the pirates. You know?
That's kind of where I land too. I mean, if we leave a trap or we leave a situation untended that will affect Terminator in the future, that's great. But the problem is it'll affect the other races as well.
Potentially.
I mean, we are in a race, so I understand it, but
We're the least experienced here and we're the ones cleaning the shit up. So that's the reason I ask. We're coming in third, cleaning the stuff up. We could be doing better.
True. That is true. Well,
I remind you that about the Sheeran team stopping to help you guys, just to throw that into the discussion, because I think it's juicy.
that was on the during the augmented fight. Yeah, we got there and they assisted us with the repair of the stanchion. Yeah.
Ishay sits back and just kind of sips her Pepsi for a little bit.
Space Pepsi.
Space Pepsi, pardons. And then she sits up and she's just like, you know, that's part of the thing, though. We're not just racing for our spot. We're racing against other established teams that already have a wealth of goodwill or good information out there about them in the media. So a lot of what we're doing is really helping us on the face front. You know, like we're trying to work against Chatty Abby or whatever the fuck her name is. And
that's right.
Did I actually say it right?
That's literally her name.
Literally got it.
Do you think that Chatty Abby's gonna say, "Oh, they cleaned up the Blood Brothers for the other racers"? No, she's going to say that we killed local wildlife. She's going to throw it in our face.
She's cancer,
Yes.
but like the other ones will probably say something nice about us.
And honestly, it's not just us. It's not just our team. It's the Redshift's name, you know. So, given the opportunity to do something good for, honestly, anybody other than Terminator, I think we err on the side of common decency. But again, this is all based on the circumstances that will come up in the future, and we you know, that's unforeseeable. So,
I guess I'd like to ask Hyvenex or one of our other friends what they experienced then. Because I'm more than happy to do the right thing, but I'm not doing extra shit. I'm not coming in third if we can come in second for not doing extra shit. Our job is to win this. That's our job. That's why we got brought in.
you're right. You're right.
Very reasonable. I do apologize for getting grabbed by the one up there at the top of the tower.
Once you were grabbed, we had to do something about that, right?
Yeah.
That's
I know,
okay.
I wasn't going to bring it up, though.
It's all your fault,
Get it
Doc.
together. What's wrong with
is-
you?
I mean,
Tater.
Doc Tater.
I mean, I'm a middle child, so I'm going to say it's my fault anyway. In this case, the thing actually grabbed me. Now, and Rico, if it hadn't been for your quick thinking with that magic, I'm sure I would just be a puddle of blood brother digestive fluids at this point. But
we all would have saved each other either way. And that's not what I'm saying, though.
Yes. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if we come into it with the plan of destroy everything around this objective, then we're always going to take more time.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, if we could avoid some fights, that'd be cool.
I would.
I mean, Chael and I stood over your lifeless bodies that last fight, and we're not the fighters on the team.
Right.
All right, when you say it like that,
Yeah.
It's a stress for everybody when we go in and we put all our effort into winning these fights.
Listen, I have a vague concussion, so I may have forgotten some of that. So that's on me, all right? So, you're right. Yeah.
A vague concussion.
A vague concussion.
That's a weird way to
I think we
describe
have a
that.
concussion right now.
So, I think you mean undiagnosed.
I'm a touch cussed.
Yeah. Put a little tussin on it.
That concussing, yeah.
We out here, Redshift Rally out here tussing and concussing.
Yeah, I got that good cuss, you know what I'm saying?
Can we get that Tussin sponsorship, please?
Oh my god. Team Redshift, Cheetos and Tussin.
A match made in heaven.
I'll take it.
We're gonna introduce them to each other and get
We're
one.
gonna have to do a
taste
little
like the other.
commercial where we're like we're having like a fancy dinner and the maitre d' brings out like a tray of Cheetos and pours us the finest Tussin.
Oh, bro. Oh, my goodness.
That's gonna be our next embarrassing commercial.
Yeah, that's pretty
Embarrassing.
just confusing, really.
Oh, shit. Oh, my
If
back
Fizzle will
hurts.
serve us the Tussin,
Of course.
the Cheetos, then all will be well.
Oh, we'll be
Well,
well.
they're
Shit
gonna.
on him.
You guys are gonna bring them. You're gonna develop Cheetos flavored tussin for
Yep,
the kiddos
there it is.
they won't drink the cherry flavor or the grape flavor.
Just like Mom used to make.
When Mom used to grind up Cheetos and put them in the Tussin to make it work.
Mom used to dry up that Tussin.
Got a
on the
weird ass
windowsill.
mom.
Take the dust and put it all over my Cheetos.
Dorothy Mantude is a saint.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm with you, Griff. Did you dehydrate the Tussin?
I think you dehydrate the Tussin and put it
Powder
on the
it.
Cheetos.
Yeah, you powder it.
There we
The
go. We
powdered
figured
Tussin.
it out.
Wow.
We got there.
Yeah. There you go. There we
Brain
go.
trust.
Brain
y'all.
trust. All the
Wow.
problems of the packed worlds we can solve
Solving them.
right here at this table.
Left and right.
Yes.
Okay.
So Brico, to your question, I would say the faster we can get through each race, the better that we possibly can. I don't want to hurt anyone behind us intentionally, but if we can get past future obstacles without a fight, yes, I will do everything I can to help with
I
that.
think, we still follow Ishé's common decency thing. I would never not want to stop for, clearly injured person, but I think our good nature there is going to get us in trouble at some point during this. People are going to catch on that we stop for injured passengers.
Terminator will just start murdering orphans, so we'll stop.
Shh, don't say that too loud.
I will.
Yeah, hear us.
Yeah, don't give them any ideas.
Yeah.
My ideas.
What was that you just said? I'll have to jot that down.
Takes notes in the corner.
Oh, Russell, get out of here.
Yeah, Russell.
Oh, I'm
feeding
sorry. I
orphans
was not
poison
invited
wine.
to this dinner.
You want some tussin? No.
Can y'all get him the soup?
The soup. Exactly. A double bowl.
So, speaking of like Harvonics and such, do we want to try and touch base with some of the other teams that we're, a little bit more hunky-dory with?
Yeah, didn't we have one of them pissed off that we didn't reach out to him?
Well, we fixed
Yeah,
that
but
sort
we,
of.
Yeah,
we,
fix
we
that.
kind of fixed that
Okay,
situation.
yeah.
And I think it's
Sound
worth
well.
going back to them, like, I guess in character, like Rico would be like, yeah, I think we should, we should go back and, congratulate our friends for getting back into the race and, thank our friends at Hyvonics for helping us out at that one point. And, but I'd also like to ask, what all of them faced, what they thought of the race too.
Mhm.
Yep. For sure. For sure. For sure.
So
think
I'll
so.
say that. Well, is there any more you guys want to discuss during dinner? Or?
Are there any teams that seem like not shitbags that we're not friends with yet?
I mean, Thaumatech Unlimited is kind of, you know, I mean they're Eoxian, but
Ah,
they
yeah, I'm
haven't.
good.
They haven't like been shitty to anybody.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? They haven't done anything shitty, but coming, you know, they've come in here and raced and seemingly done it by the books. But you've talked to the two people from 10 World Conglomerate. You haven't really talked to Multifold Industries, but that's because it's a bunch of robots.
Yeah.
Well, they seemed friendly with Isha. Maybe
Yeah,
we do
well,
talk
like,
to
yeah,
them.
yeah. So, if there's nothing left with dinner, I'll say you guys are making your way back to your room, right? To kind of get back on a regular sleep schedule. And, you know, I'm going to move your tokens for you because the game is paused.
Thank you.
But you
But
guys,
are we
you know,
still on? Are we still on the night of the race, or is this?
no, this was
Night of
after
next- night of
sleeping,
next
like
day.
a long day of sleeping into dinner, basically.
Gotcha.
You know, like
They
do your
wheeled
level
us
up.
into the restaurant.
Yeah,
Dusk
right.
of the first day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let me kind of change the music vibe here.
We do a vibe check.
A little bit of a vibe check. As you hit this corner, I need everybody to give me a perception check.
All right. Here we go.
Right.
If
If
we had bush facts, I'd need a bush fact.
Oh no.
Natty one for an 11.
Okay.
I rolled a 15 for a 16.
Okay.
Question:
Yeah.
Stone cunning.
This whole place is made of stone.
No, I'm sorry.
shit.
Okay, either way, it's a 28.
I got
Okay.
a dirty 30. Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be a dirty 30 with stone cunning.
So, Chael and Dr. Patel, you notice at the very end of this hall, right, the eastern end of this hall, where I'm pinging on the map.
Bing again.
Yeah, I didn't.
I
Zoom all the way out,
yeah.
guys.
Yeah, it's very far.
Yep. Way down there. Yeah.
You see what looks like water, but in a shape, just the tail end of it, like some kind of watery form that's green. You just catch the end of it as it moves its way towards the northern hall around the corner.
What's
Like
it
go-
got
You
that
just
water
catch, you just catch like the back of it, you know.
Oh, yeah. Rico, how do you feel about helping when we're not in a race? We jump on this one.
I don't want to eat poison soup.
Okay. Promise I will try to not have that happen.
Yeah, can we yeet after it?
That's yes. I think
Okay.
Do we move our tokens? Are we good for that?
Yeah, you can move. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys can move your
I think we
tokens.
start. Shox does a big flap of his wings and heads down the hallway. Clear the path.
Is this map supposed to be just gray?
No,
Oh, well, mine's just nothing but gray.
try to reload, my man. See if that does it.
Oh, I forgot to mention the other thing that we did between episodes for Chael increased his movement speed a lot.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Sweet
That's right.
little stubby
Yeah,
leg
you took
dwarf.
those speed suspension.
You didn't take them spider
Augmentation.
legs.
Did not
Man, I really thought about it. I did. I kind of wanted to go full Wild Wild West bad guy with Chael.
Okay, so yeah, I paused it again because as you hit this corner, you see a lot of like watery residue, kind of like all along this section of the hall, and as it moves up, but it's like and footprints. Okay, and like this looks similar to the footprints that you tracked when you tracked into the soup. But these look a lot more defined than the ones that you saw before, maybe even a little bit bigger. And you see that the footprints stop in front of this door on the right side of the hall that has the employees only placard on it.
I mean, can we go up to the door and listen in on it? Like,
Sure.
who's our high perception
I've
individual?
only got a
It ain't me.
10.
Yeah, I got a
Cal
plus-
has the best. Or
Plus
maybe
10.
17. Doc puts an ear.
Okay, let's get a
Do it.
perception.
Dale fact, please.
Oh,
Natural 20.
shit.
Oh,
Kick this
cool.
off. All right.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Yep. Yeah, so the as loath as I am to bring up the passing of the great Dale Earnhardt, the race in which he died, he actually wrecked. He was in third place, and he wrecked because he was blocking for his son Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Michael Waltrip, who were both on his race team. Like Dale Earnhardt Incorporated was Dale Earnhardt, Dale Jr., and Michael Waltrip. So the wreck he died in, his racing team got first and second place in the
Wow.
race.
Wow.
Yep.
That's sad but awesome.
Mm,
Dale fact.
Yeah.
Dale
Yeah.
fact.
Fact.
Okay.
So, Adam, that total would be 37 on that perception check.
Okay. You hear, what can only be described as the soft sound of squelching, like kind of fading away from the door.
Is the door unlocked?
It is not.
What is
Requires a key card. So
And making
be a-
macaroni in
be
there.
a
That's what they're
computer's check could try to bypass it, or an engineering.
Can anybody attempt to aid?
One aid.
I
mean,
think
I
we're better
auto aid.
engineers, right?
Yeah,
Or-
which
I'm equally good at either one.
you are now one rank better than me at both. If you put points into them this
Yeah, I
level
did.
up. I didn't. I just went ahead and ceded to you, and it's like he'll just be better than me now. I'm tired of asking.
All right. So you auto aid.
Dale fact.
Oh wow!
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Now I gotta get the book.
These Dale facts are slowing down this tense moment.
Right.
It's getting more and more tense.
Double
Yeah.
Dale.
Dale Earnhardt was only the third driver in history to start 500 consecutive Winston Cup races.
Jesus.
He didn't miss
Wow.
a race for 500 races.
Wow,
Good Lord.
that's pretty crazy. It's a little
With the
insane.
aid, that's a dirty 40.
Okay,
Nice.
yes, you unlock the door, so you can open it at your pleasure.
BT Dub, I have my ranged weapon drawn. Just
Yeah, I would
Okay.
unlock it and then pull mine out as well.
Okay, so you
Right.
guys are coming in hot
Are the,
to the employees only section.
Yes.
Are we?
It's a questionable look.
We're on our way in. As we're on our way in, do we see the pirates over there in their usual spot?
No, this
Okay.
is late in the evening.
Okay. This is real late.
Pretty,
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
Great. All right.
Yeah, that's just don't mind the other tokens on the map.
Yeah.
That was
Glad
from
I-
last time.
Glad I put 5 more ranks into stealth this level.
So you open the door and you can certainly see the green watery tracks leading through here, and they take a left to the north towards what looks like some big metal doors that says engineering sector.
Oh no.
So, and as whoever
Have I
you guys are
missed-
going to go in,
I
right?
don't see a door.
Yeah, here. I don't know why it's like that. But there's no light over here. That's why.
Oops. Beep, boop.
Yeah, it's just got me placed in the ether. All
Does that help?
I see. Like right here, there's like 2 dots of light.
Hold on,
Oh,
just
that's
a second.
weird. I can see the whole hallway.
It's because you have dark vision, I
Dark
believe.
vision. Yeah.
That's you should be able to see it
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Thank you.
So yeah, like hold on. So everybody just kind of group up here.
Sure.
Put you right there. All right. So as you walk in, you see the tail end of it slide, kind of the last little bit of water slide under the engineering door. It looks pretty locked, but before you can do anything, walking down the other side, kind of around this thing, is you see Techie, the little space goblin, with her bow, walking down. She says, "Oh gosh, hi guys, you're not supposed to be in here. What's going on?" Okay, and she does the very exaggerated tiptoe,
Yeah. The 7 dwarves tiptoeing up the stairs.
Right. Exactly that. Yeah.
As she gets over by us, Isha would say, "Go let security know. We've got an issue. And stay out of here. Just let them know. There's something bad afoot."
Fishy. Something
Fishy.
fishy going on.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Ishe, that sounds
wait.
sus. We think there's a water elemental in the next room.
What? Oh gosh, that's terrible.
That sounds sus.
I should probably go tell Veltine about it. Huh?
Yeah.
Is that what I should do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably. Yes.
Yes.
Is that what you
Hey.
want her to do? Is to tell Veltine that you guys came in hot to the employee?
Do we want
Only-
to wait to send her to after we open the door so she can have
A
like an
verification.
actual eyewitness of whatever's in there? And if there's nothing in there, then she can be with us when we say, "Okay, we messed up," and we leave right
Yeah.
out the. Right
Here's
out
what
the
you do.
game.
You have her hop on the doc's back like a backpack.
Yeah.
And then if we need to hightail it out of there, get her out of there, you can fly out.
I mean, she'd stay behind us, and we'd say, "Can we borrow
She
you?"
needs to be a backpack,
And she- does she
whatever
have a key
happens is
card?
what I'm saying.
Does she have a key card?
Are you asking her that?
I mean, is it like I assumed it would be like on a drawstring kind of
Well,
thing.
that's
so
your problem
sorry.
right there.
I made an
assuming.
assumption. Yeah. Is that
She says, what should I do? What should we do?"
well? Before we let's double check ourselves. Actually, can
Hey,
we borrow
hey,
your key card just to see
Jail?
if it's in there?
Hey,
Yep.
Chill.
Hey, what's
Like-
up?
I like your hat.
Thank you. I like you.
Okay, what'd you say?
Can we borrow your key card and open that engineering door so we can see before we raise
Hey,
an
Chill.
alarm?
Hey, Chill.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, what's up?
Can I have your hat?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm sorry. Okay, what are we doing?
What's happening here, Adam? I'm out of character. I'm confused.
Yeah, Isha's looking around like, the fuck's going on?
I'm sorry. I just get distracted. That's
Oh,
all.
okay. Cool. It's like
Well-
this is something sinister.
We'll trade you a hat for the key card.
What key card?
Your key card.
Oh. Okay.
And we'll give it back to you after
Well-
we handle this elemental.
But I need the key card to get out of this employees only section.
Just
Right. Just if you could open that door.
didn't you?
Oh, why
So
didn't
we
you
can
just
see-
say so?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So she like walks over there.
Oh,
Pulls out
wait,
the key card.
we
She's about to
definitely follow her
hold
the
it
door.
up, and then she turns back to you. Said, "Hat, please."
Yep. I can't move because the game is paused.
No, it's
on
not.
my end. Well, it's saying it's paused. You know what? I'm closing Twitch. Y'all can get Dan.
All right. So is everybody in the position that they want to be in?
I mean, I'm assuming she's right in
No.
front of the door, so
Yeah.
are either can Isha be in front of the door and have her to the side? Like Isha would position her, like, all right, just slide your key card.
Right there.
Yeah, so she's
Yeah.
in front of the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chael comes up, grabs the hat off his head, puts it on her, and it's like, thanks.
She like puts it on, but has to put it on sideways so the
Yeah.
bow's still
Of
there.
Yeah.
course. Of
And
course.
Chael literally pulls another hat out of his back pocket and puts it on.
I'm assuming, I'm sorry, this is a dumb question to ask right now, but I have the purple Aeon stone that does like a purple
Force
force
field.
field. It's
Mhm.
just always on.
No, it has 10 rounds worth of charges,
Okay.
and then you'd have to recharge it, I believe.
But like, do I have to activate it with an action? Like,
Yeah,
it's not giving me
yeah.
a lot of information in the text.
Yeah, you have to
here.
activate it.
I would activate it on the way over, so I do that.
Okay. All right. So, guys are opening the door.
Yes.
Yep.
Boom. You open the door, and this is what you see.
Oh,
Oh,
How'd she see it?
Go on it.
Yeah, she's like,
Eddie.
and like just like hightails it, like runs in a full panic.
Hell
You
yeah,
know?
that's all we wanted. We wanted
Security,
to witness.
you have to tell
wanted
security.
Yeah, go tell security, please.
Someone take a picture of it, quick, so people don't think we're breaking in here to bust up the engine.
seriously, like we do that.
They
That's
will
not a
think
joke.
that we have done it.
DM.
Well, we'll see what you do on initiative. Let's roll
Okay,
initiative.
Here we go.
Okay. My name's Adam.
I play this by the
Like a chump.
rules.
Where is initiative? Come back.
Oh God.
All right. I am going to take a very quick pee break, and then we're going to.
I need to do that as well.
Yeah, very quick,
Okay.
very quick, very quick.
We'll be back, but we'll be here.
How do you roll initiative in here?
You right-click the fist, and then you click when it pops out the combat tracker. Click the dice next to your name.
Die.
Thank you.
Die. All right. Boy, this is gonna be close quarters with something that's gonna mess us up, isn't it?
Hopefully we can draw it out. Like, you know.
Yeah, I'm hopeful. Yeah, hopeful. Let's see. Oh man, I didn't declare that we have the implants ready to go. What does the doctor do? He's gonna be up first. So I think what he's probably gonna want to do biohack a couple of people with some basic boosters.
So that brings up a good question. Did we
Sure.
get the augmentations? Have we had time
Yes.
to? Okay.
Yes.
Those have been implemented.
Which ones did you take?
Cardiac accelerator and the dermal plating Mark II.
Nice.
Good. That's good. All right.
All right. Are we ready to do this? Should I change the music to something a little bit more exciting?
A little more, you know?
little bit
Like that?
of that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we can't get together here. How about this?
Okay, high anxiety, tense action. That sounds about right. Yeah.
All right. So, Dr. Patel, you got the jump here on the initiative. So
Yeah.
you got the first round here against this water elemental-ish thing. What do you want to do?
Yeah. So I think that one of the main things that I want to do is identify it so that I know what it can and can't do. And I'm trying to remember, that's a move action or a standard?
You can use
action?
a move action to take 20. Yes.
I will do that. This is a that plus life science would be
So it's actually, can you use life science regardless of what normally would be?
So it's like living things.
Right.
Life science is what you let me do for the elementals.
Yes.
Back in
So
the
life science would be it. Yep.
So that'll be a 39 on that. Action.
39. Okay. You pretty much can know everything that you about this. That was a really good roll. This is a scuttling toxin. It is a small water elemental. It has a bite attack and a poison spit attack. The poison spit comes with some poison, believe it or not.
What?
Yeah, I know that's crazy.
Shocker. Shocked.
Yeah, and the poison is going to be a gut rot poison.
Ooh.
It has a baleful glare that as a move action, it can attempt to curse you.
Oh,
And
God.
if it's successful at cursing you, you take -2 penalties to saving throws against poison.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, it's not great.
Don't love it.
Nope.
But that is the information that you get. I will say its lowest save also is will.
Okay. It's probably, is it a mindless thing?
Well, it's not necessarily mindless,
Okay.
but it does have the elemental
traits.
immunities. So it is
Okay.
immune to bleed, critical hits, paralysis, poison, sleep, and stunning. Cannot be flanked either.
Ooh, can't be flanked. Okay, good to know. All right. After dishing out all of that information to his allies, he is going to hit Ishe with a basic booster as a standard action. Ishe, you have a +1 to AC
Awesome, thank you.
on this. You're welcome. And that will last for 5 rounds.
Ooh la la.
Okay.
All right. Woo wee. Okay, so that is your turn.
Yep, that's me.
All right, very good. It is the toxin's turn. It's going to use that move action to attempt to curse Ishe. Ishe, I need you to roll a will save.
I'm sure this will go just fine. No problems whatsoever.
Just great.
That's a 16.
Ooh, not good enough. So you are cursed with this baleful glare. You will take a -2 circumstance penalty to saving throws against poison.
Are you add that or do I add that?
You will need to account for that, please.
Pippin came over to check on me. He's very upset.
Okay. So here we go with that. I'm going to then use my standard action to poison spit at Ishe. Okay, a 27. Wow. That's crazy, this thing. Okay, hold on. It's not a 27. For some reason, the modifier to hit is way higher than it should be.
Okay, I was like,
So
we gonna die,
it's,
y'all.
it's not that much higher, but it does come down to a 24.
24. Versus AC. Yeah. EAC.
24 versus EAC, yes.
That
Ishe.
beats by 1
Okay.
with the boost.
Oh, bummer. So close.
Okay. Oh wait, no, that was right with the what I said initially. It was a 27. This thing just has crazy to hit.
Oof, my goof.
Yeah.
Good spitter.
It's a real good spitter.
This guy never swallows.
Oh boy.
It wasn't
So-
me.
So that is going to be 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Eber.
So I guess it would have been against KAC. Doesn't change
Meat
against the
space.
27.
Yeah, well, the
27.
27, yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna get it together. It's New Year.
You got it.
Wait, hold on. I have DR.
You do have DR, which will apply to this because it is bludgeoning damage.
So that
I think-
reduce it by 2.
All right, so that's 16 points of bludgeoning damage to you, and now you have to save against this gut rot. That's a fortitude save, please.
Okay. Okay, this will be fine. This will be fine. I'm very fortitude in this.
That's the thing.
19?
19 is a save.
Thank God.
Yay.
However, regardless of saving or not, you still lose a number of hit points equal to the poison's DC -10. So you'll take another 7 points of damage.
I don't care for it.
But you saved against the first round of that poison.
Ooh. Good.
Okie dokie.
Ooh, boy, that was a big turn for the scuttling toxin. Ishe,
Yeah.
you're up.
All right, so first off, I didn't care for that. So Ishe is going to be like, fuck! Ah! and is going to shoot at it. Wait, where did my... What the hell? Oh, okay. Sorry. I clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, that's a 30 against Casey.
That's a hit.
Huzzah!
Yeah, that's a good hit.
All right, we roll my damage for that. What is happening? Hey, is there a reason? Can you look at my character sheet, Adam?
Oh yeah, you have to equip it, you know.
Okay, all right, thanks. Okay, 8 points of piercing for that.
8 points of piercing
And
damage.
She will move up and hit it with the cane.
Some of that goes through.
What a dick. Fuck!
Oh no!
That's a 1.
That's not good. We need to roll to confirm that.
I mean, you don't have to.
Oh yeah. Oh, I do.
Kyle Busch just left Joe Gibbs racing after 15 years.
23.
That is not a confirmed fumble.
Okay.
So it's just a miss.
All right. That's all right there. Well, I'm up here in this bitch's face. Well, can I use a free action to take a picture?
No.
Shit.
All right, Brico, you're up.
All right. Brico is, not hearing any like energy resistances from the dock. He's gonna go ahead and boost his.
Yeah, I should have told you that it does have DR. I missed that, but
Okay.
sorry.
So he's gonna boost his 15-notch plasma fork and take a single shot at it,
Okay.
and that's gonna be 29 to hit.
That'll do it, even with the cover that Ishe is providing.
Let's see what I got. That is 19 electricity and fire.
Wow, there you go. That's a nice big hit there.
And that's my turn.
Wow, 19. What you shooting with?
A boosted 15-notch plasma fork.
Man,
Get
So
them
2d10
notches.
plus 8 when I boost it.
yeah.
Love
He's a
it.
real notchy boy.
15 of them, to be precise.
Chael, you're up.
I guess chill. I don't have a. I can't even see it. I guess I'll move in. Come to. Well. Damn it, wall. Come to this space. Do I
Okay.
see it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't, but I believe you. Yeah, and then he'll shoot at. Actually, no. He's gonna get in there, prepare for next turn, but use his standard action to activate my energy shield and get 21 temporary HP.
Nice. All right.
All right.
You gonna add that to your sheet? Very good. All right. Top of round 2, Dr. Patel.
Yeah. Hey, Adam, I'm just wondering, would that identification check take some move action? If I use my microlab to do that, do you think my microlab keeps a record of that having happened? Or is that just me using my brain?
Sure. Yeah, we could say it keeps a record.
All right. So something I can show
Sure,
an
yeah.
authority later to be like, no, we're not here to blow up your engine. Okay. Because if that's the case, then he'll also... do you want to try and get out of there, Ishe? Or do you want to just see what you can do standing toe-to-toe with it?
I mean, I gotta stay here for a bit so that I can
Okay.
get my melee off and then move back and hit my ranged.
Okay, got it. Then Doc he'd have his rifle out. He's gonna step back, Hyanda, and just prepare. He's gonna ready an action to shoot it if it
Comes
Well,
out.
Oh wait, but I'll get my turn again before it will. No, he's just gonna take a very sketchy,
Tough shot.
sketchy shot at this guy. Well, he's gonna try it all the
All
same.
right.
All right. So we got this. 25
All right,
versus
we got
EAC.
EAC with the cover. Meets beats.
Needs beats.
Oh, nice.
Oof. Yikes. Okay, here we go.
And I mean, that's like a good bit of cover.
Yeah. Okay, so that is a 12 points of acid damage.
Wow.
Doing
Okay.
it.
Hey, it does. It
Great.
does do things.
Okay.
Things I don't like.
I love
Does-
things.
Does it heal it or does it hurt it?
It does not heal it.
Okay, that's good.
And it does hurt it.
Okay, great. Okay. All right. That'll be my turn.
All right, good. That's good stuff. All right, is the toxins?
Did I say? I was drawing my gun as part
Yeah.
of my move action.
I
don't know
assumed
if I
as
said
much.
it or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. You're already cursed, Ishay, so we're gonna try a curse on Chael. And
Cool.
so Chael, I need you to roll a will save.
Is that an ability or is that a spell? Do I get an opportunity attack?
It's just a glare, so it's just
Oh, okay.
natural will.
Well, I mean, I'm trying. Okay.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
These eyes are glaring.
Will save from Mr.
It's 7.
Sternhart, a 7. Oh, that's not good. You are also cursed against poison. And so I am going to then fire a spit, which this will provoke attack of opportunity at Chael. Here we go. Ooh, that's a 35 to hit Chael.
Holy buckets.
That's ridiculous. Like, my ACs are garbage.
So that's 15 points of bludgeoning damage to Chael. Although that just go to your temporary HP
Wait,
first.
and I have DR5.
And you have DR5. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 10 points off of your temporary hit points. I will need you to roll a fortitude save against the poison.
Okay. I'm at least a little better at that. My will is my worst save. I only got a +3. But if I can't roll above a 5, then it doesn't matter.
Do you want me to roll my attack of opportunity now?
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure, go ahead.
Didn't want to jump.
Hey.
Nice.
Okay, hold on. Before we do that, let's resolve the poison first, okay? Because he failed at that. So you're gonna take another 7 points of damage just from being exposed to the poison,
Cool.
and then you are going to go into the weakened track. This is on the Constitution track, so. For weakened, you're taking a -2 penalty to all fortitude saves, constitution checks, and constitution-based DCs. Every time the victim attempts a fortitude save against the poison, whether he succeeds or fail, he loses hit points as per on initial exposure. Oh God, this is so
I
rough.
was really trying to make myself have a good mood today, but that's how it's
Okay.
gonna be.
So, however, we do have a natural 20 on this critical hit here. So let's roll to confirm that, and then we'll do a Dale fact.
Okay. Yeah. 22.
That confirms. Let's get that Dale fact.
Yes.
Oh, I did it. Totally did it on time.
All right. What we got, Heath?
Yeah, Dale Earnhardt was the first ever NASCAR driver on a Wheaties box.
Oh,
Wow.
Nice.
that's cool.
That's really cool.
All right. Let's get the card.
Chris.
That's the
this
kind of low effort Dale fact you get after doing that shit to me.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I didn't hear about it. Okay. So this is a melee hit, right?
Huh?
Okay. So why don't you just roll me? I don't know. Let's go with a D20.
Okay, I can do that. Shit. Bet.
This is one of our fan submitted
Woo.
critical hits here.
17.
17. This is from Old Scratch. Brian.
Scratch.
Inspiring strike. Your battle fervor rallies your companions and inspires them to press forward. Double damage, so you're going to do your normal double damage here. You and each of your allies gain a +2 morale bonus to use on a single attack roll, a damage roll, saving throw, or skill check within the next 2 rounds.
Okay, say that again. A +2.
So basically, you guys have a +2 to make on any D20 roll during the next two rounds.
Okay, so yeah. Also, I have lung puncture.
Oh my god!
So when you score a critical hit with a weapon that deals piercing damage,
it's immune to critical hits.
Needed critical hits.
Oh yeah,
Elemental. Sorry, I just
stinky little elementals.
Yeah. So just roll your regular damage, and we'll just pretend.
this is fucking stupid. Sorry.
Scratch. I know you're driving. Drive safe. Enjoy.
Yeah, sorry, Scratch.
Piss.
We'll leave that one in.
Pretty sure.
to pull it again, because that was a good one.
Oh God, what is it?
Actually, I'm gonna allow the card to continue.
Okay.
That'd be great.
We'll leave the card effect, because it doesn't really affect the monster. So
All right. 11 piercing.
11.
And
11 piercing.
I still don't get. I mean, I got a critical.
Yeah, but it's immune.
Okay. Well, fuck. All right.
Okay, so you did do 6 damage to it,
Super.
but you also did rally the troops. What is that like? What did Ishe say?
So yeah, she saw
This
like
thing,
it's
tried to
spitting
spit, yeah, right.
and God, and just slashes down on it, and she's like, "All right, guy, come on, this is our chance to fuck this thing up and get some answers to the crazy stuff around here. Let's do it." Yeah, and just tries to inspire people by screaming obscenities.
Oh yeah, I'll deal with this poison later.
Yeah.
Speaking of the poison, you will need to roll a fortitude save, Emily.
Do I need to change anything on my sheet right now?
Just keep in
Poison?
mind that all your Constitution rolls, fortitude rolls, will be at a -2.
29.
29. Okay, that is a save against that. So that's the save against round 2 of the poison. You're doing all right. It's actually would be a 27.
Yeah, that is
Don't
true.
forget that
Yeah,
you're
sorry.
cursed. But okay, and it is your turn, Ishe.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Ishe is going to take another swing with the sword cane. Yeah. 26.
That'll do it.
All right.
Nice.
That will hit.
And
Nice.
my sweet, cute little damage. 13 piercing. That's not bad. And then she will step back. He actually, you know what? I'm gonna get right here, so that I'm out of the way of the door. So that
You're gonna stand on Chael.
is Chael. I'm sorry, I didn't see him in there. Oh, there he is. Okay, so yeah, I will
Alright.
be on that side, and we'll
Okay.
take a shot with my pistol.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
22.
Bonk.
Against KAC
Ye-
is a hit.
Okay, I can't remember.
Nice.
Numbers are hard. Oh, okay. 15
Hey,
piercing.
All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's a total of 18 damage all said and done that round because of the DR.
Also,
DR.
no, never mind. I haven't been losing health. Fuck. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Brico, you're up.
All right. I think Brico is going to.
You're cured, by the way, actually, Ishe, of the gut rot.
okay,
It's
awesome.
Two saves cure it. So
Huzzah!
We learned that it's not mindless, right? It's
Mhm.
it's susceptible to mind affecting.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna need a will save.
Okay, let's see what happens here with a will save. That is going to be a natural 20 on that will save. That's a
Ooh.
Dale fact.
Yeesh.
Here we go. Let's get one.
Oh, I beat you this time.
Oh, you did. I pushed the wrong thing. All right, here we go. All right, what you got, Heath?
So Despite being an wait, you good? What's
Yeah.
up?
Sorry, nothing. My bad.
Despite being an elder statesman of the sport at the time of his death, that is not to imply that Dale in any way had fallen off. In the year prior to his death, the season prior to his death, the 2000 season, he finished second in points total to Bobby
Wow.
Labonte. Like, he almost won a championship the year before he died,
Wow.
which would have been his 8th and the most all time.
Oh,
So close.
I used to love Bobby Labonte.
I loved his green ass car.
That's what I loved. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what'd you hurl at me there, Griff?
Well, so Adam, you're gonna hate me because even though you succeeded, normally you roll in a nat 20, I'd just be like, "Well, fuck you," and I'd pull my spell back. But since I cast Time Loop, you're still off target for 8 rounds. regardless of natural 20.
Wow. Okay. Off target for 8 rounds. That's pretty good.
And then Brico is going to move out of the sight of this thing because it sees what it's doing.
Yeah, smart. Dr. Patel looks like you're gonna get poisoned next.
maybe.
All right, good turn there, Brico. Chael, you're up.
If he knows Chael's about to go, Patao would say, Chael, I can help you with an antitoxin if you get somewhere I can see you. But if you're gonna stay there, go for it.
I mean, I would have to like come out of the room.
Yeah.
I don't know where is.
Well, you could fire and then move, right?
Yeah, where is Brico's here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doc's
Patel is out in the hall.
further
Oh,
south.
he's out back.
Yeah, further
Yeah.
south.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, that changes what I was gonna do, but I do like being antitoxin. I was gonna pull and throw a grenade, but instead I'll just take a shot and then get out the room.
Okay.
Why does it not show attacks on my sheet? It just shows equipment. It's cool. I can attack from that.
You also have to. What are you trying to attack with?
My shield rifle.
Oh, what should?
That's
All
cool.
right.
It pulled up the attack. Natural one.
Oh my
Son
god.
of a-
This was twice now.
Change
I've
your
had
dice
just like
color.
the worst luck.
Roll to confirm. Yikes!
Oof.
Gosh.
4.
Oh, that's
Oh, jeez.
confirmed. That's confirmed
From
fumble.
critical.
This is
Oh,
ranged.
no.
Confirmed fumble. I will not make you roll the dice for your own fumble, so I will do that myself.
Woof.
Okay, this one is from. Well, it's from Brian, of course. Again, he has most of these in there. Those of you guys listening, and if you're able, please submit some critical hits and fumbles. Thank you, Brian, for filling out our deck. All right. Okay, this one's called "Oh No, Not Again."
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, this is
appropriate.
stupid. This one's stupid, but it's hilarious. But it's stupid.
Thanks, Brian.
He's gonna hate this. A flower pot full of petunias falls from the sky and strikes you in the head.
Okay. I don't hate that.
That's great. That's
You're good with
brilliant.
the Hitchhiker's
Yes.
Guide reference. Okay.
Yeah, that
so
Zach would
you-
hate that.
Yeah.
It'd ruin his immersion.
So you're gonna need to take 1d6 of damage, of bludgeoning damage, which you have DR against. So your DR negates the bludgeoning damage from the flower pot.
Nice.
However, I need you to make a fortitude save, and remember you're at a -2 for this because of the poison.
So that's what I was kind of asking. Like, does the poison change like my hit points or anything?
No.
You
Okay.
just have the weakened condition
Yeah.
Okay.
from the
Oh,
track.
From the
Okay.
track. Yeah.
well, I can put on the weekend.
Well,
That's
no,
what I was asking.
it's not a condition. It's a track. So I don't know where that is in. So you're just gonna roll a fortitude save with a -2. If you're rolling against poison, it'll be with a -4 because you're cursed and poisoned. But this is not
17.
against a poison. 17. This I have no idea what the save is, but I'm going to say that passes. 17
Thanks.
seems high enough to pass
Do
on
it.
this. Okay, It was a funny one, Brian, but it was stupid. You have to admit. Like in the
Amazing.
sense, because it's just like totally random.
It was a literature reference.
Literature.
It's by definition not stupid.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Indubitably.
Fair enough. All right, Chael, would you like to move?
Yeah. And I'll come a couple spots out so that people can get around me if they need to. Or am I in your way?
I was gonna say, do you want to just get in the corner here so it can't spit you again?
I mean, but
Yeah,
I
you
need
could-
to be able to shoot it. But
Yeah,
I can
but you
just,
can move. Yeah.
Just think
There
of
you go.
yeah, he like tactical rolls around the wall.
yeah.
He's just like, yeah.
No, it's much cooler than that, Adam.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
You are cursed. And a flower pot did just fall on your head. It's just the top of round 3. Dr. Patel, you're up.
Okay, Patau is going to come over here by this wall, so it's also out of its line of fire. And
Nice.
he, of all things, Chael, I promise, it's not going to hurt. And he points his rifle at Chael and taps a couple buttons on the side and fires around at Chael using his medication mastery theorem to inject you with a tier 2 antitoxin, which should give you a +5 bonus to your fortitude saves for 2 hours, the next 2 hours.
Oh,
nice.
wow. Great.
Yeah, it's all good. Doc. Pain don't hurt.
Yep.
So that nets out to a +1
Yep.
against poison saves.
Against
right
the
now.
poison.
Yeah. All right.
and
That's
then
pretty
don't forget you have like one more round of that inspired thing that you can use on
that
someone.
you can also use. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. It is the toxin's turn. It sees that everybody has scrambled out, leaving just Ishay in the corner. It's,
Bring it
Yeah,
on,
it's good.
Gloopy.
it's gonna full spit. It's gonna do a full spit.
The full spit, eh?
It's doing the whole full spit.
Thanks, I hate it.
All right. First attack is a 19 against KAC,
Get that shit out of here.
and the second attack is a 19 against KAC.
Also, get that shit.
Nice.
Out of here.
Nice. All right, that's big. That's big. It's big. All right, Ishay. Chael, you will need to roll. I'm sorry, we forgot to do this, but you need to roll on the poison that's in your system, and you're going to take 7 points of damage.
No matter the result.
Yeah.
Okay. You finally got into my stamina.
So,
You mean HP?
No, I don't. Because
Oh,
all
'cause you're
you've done thus
temporary
far
HP.
is my temporary HP.
Yeah.
It had like automatically taken away stamina. I was down to like 26. I was like, fuck, I am. Get my yeah.
Okay.
Nope, not 445. 45.
This fortitude. Remember, okay, so you're rolling a fortitude save here. You get
This
a
was
+1,
plus one.
but you can use that inspired
yeah. To get an additional
boost
+2.
to give it another +2 if you want.
What is that? I don't remember.
So that was-
Ishay's crit.
Oh, okay. So what's the bonus for that?
+3 total
Yeah.
is what you're looking at to your fortitude save.
Okay. 17.
Well, I'll tell you that +3 got you to the meats beats
Hell
on it.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Chael, yeah.
Clutch.
All right, you have to save one more time, but you do not progress any further, so you remain in the weakened state.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Ishay, you are up.
Question.
Yes.
Are elementals immune to flat-footed?
Well, they can't be flanked.
Okay, no, that's fine. This is a different thing.
Okay.
I will attempt a bluff check to
Oh, I see what I see.
feint. 21. I feel like it's probably-
That is against their sense motive or CR +10, whichever's higher.
Yes, correct.
Well, I gotta tell you, that 21 is a success.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Hell yeah. All right, so then I am going to, it is
So
flat-footed.
that makes it flat-footed to your next attack.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then I
All
will
right.
shoot it with a pistol. Peong!
right.
20.
Well, I'll tell you, because you got it flat-footed, that's a hit.
Nice.
Huzzah! 12 piercing damage.
All right, some of that goes through.
Okay.
This thing's looking
Okay.
like you guys have put some work on it.
Ishay's still in here with it though, and the whole time
Yeah.
she's just saying, "Come on, you splotchy bitch!"
Wow. Okay. All right,
Wow.
Rico, you're up.
So aggressive.
All right, Rico will move over here.
Mhm.
Get a straight line on the guy. Actually, maybe he won't move there. Maybe he will move further back. Let me get my little ruler out. I'm gonna move a little further back because I don't know, but I'm thinking like a technological weapon might have better range than spit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then I'm just gonna take a shot. 'Cause I
Okay.
cannot boost it. So let's see where to get. Okay, 27.
That'll get it. Yeah.
Nice.
Doing work, boys. Doing work.
That is 14 electricity and fire.
Love it.
All right, that all goes through. This thing is getting close. Very close. Chael, you're up.
Yeah, I guess I'll just like move one space over. Sorry, I'll be right in Rico's way. And take a shot at it.
All right.
There it
Natural 20.
is.
That's a tail effect.
30, dirty 30.
Yeah,
Can't
it's immune to crits, but that's a guaranteed hit.
Yeah.
Let's get the Dale fact, though. Of course.
You
Of course,
ready?
we gotta get the Dale. Yep, let's do it.
So I mentioned previously that I was actually at Dale Earnhardt's last ever win. Like I attended that race at Talladega. And I was looking through the book that is surely my dad's that I just stole. And I didn't realize that win was his 10th win at Talladega. So
Wow.
he won it that track 10 times, and the last one made it an even 10.
Oh, there you go. Awesome.
Awesome.
Cool.
Quick-
All right,
quick-
well, let's roll.
quick-
Yep.
Quick question while he's rolling damage. Has this thing, when it attacked me, when I was up on it, it was just spit? It never touched me?
It has not tried to bite you yet. No.
Cool.
Just spit. Yeah. Spit. What? You can't roll critical damage.
Can't be. It's an elemental. Yeah.
Yeah,
So just regular damage.
everything's
Here we go. Look,
unfun.
he's already getting sour. It's like,
15.
'cause
I was
it's a-
already sour when you
I've
poisoned me.
been
This
done
is not
sour.
new.
It's the poison. Makes me sour.
15 electric
Oh
and
God, the
piercing.
enemies, they have things that suck. You do 15 points of damage. That all goes through.
All right.
Okay, it's the top of the round. Dr. Patel, you're up. I mean, one more good hit.
Ooh.
You think this thing will
All right.
evaporate?
Then he will just dash right in to position for a clear shot. I'm going to throw in my inspiration and my +2 on this. The inspiration is also +2.
Yes.
Okay, so +4 on this. Here we go. Oh, 2 on the die for a total of 17. I think that's going to do it.
It's not going to get it. Got
No.
close, but not going to
Well.
get it.
I'm looking forward to experiencing this curse and spit combo.
Yeah. Okay, so at the top of the round, or of the sculling, Toxin's turn. Chael, I need you to roll another fortitude save and take another 7 points of damage.
Okay.
You will have the +1. Yeah, +1.
Yep.
Five on the die for 11.
Oof. Okay, so you're now sliding into the impaired stage. And impaired, you take an additional -2 to the affected checks. And if you had spells or special abilities, those DCs decrease by 2. But I don't think that'll be an issue here. This isn't going to last much longer because we're going to try to curse Dr. Patel. So, Dr. Patel, I need a will save.
Will save from the dock. That's a 16.
That is a fail. So
Yep.
you are cursed. Here comes
Okay.
a spit attack.
Okay.
That is going to be a 32 to hit.
Oh yeah.
All
That'll do.
right. I will need a fortitude save on the poison. You take 17 points of bludgeoning.
Yeah, 13.
That's a fail. So another 7 points of poison damage. It's a
And
total
I'm
24 points of damage, and you're weakened.
Okay.
Yikes. All right,
Yep.
Ishay.
Help us out. We should
All right.
get us out of this.
Ishay is going to take a shot with the pistol. Meow. Meow. Fuck a duck. 17.
Nope.
Is going to move up and is going to,
Swing with that.
yeah, it's
Sword
gonna
cane.
try and block.
Yeah,
Aw,
smart.
Thanks.
23.
That'll do it.
All right, all right, all right.
Yes. Here we go.
It's only 11 piercing.
Right. So with the DR5, that takes it down to 6. Has 6 HP left.
Nice.
Oh, that's solid.
Excellent.
There we go.
Nice. You
Thank
did it. You
God.
did it.
Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
okay.
All right, let's get everybody some boosters. Get some orange juice.
Well, we're gonna stay in initiative
Oh.
to deal with this
Oh
poison.
boy.
Sure.
So
And we got to give time for the authorities to bust in and blame us for the whole thing.
Yep, that too.
so Rico, is there anything you can do to assist in the poison?
Let's see. Yeah, I'm just looking to see if
I'm
Got
looking
any
at
more
this.
of them trucker pills?
or remove
Treat
condition.
poison as a standard action. You can use the medicine to treat a drugged or poisoned creature. It requires a med kit, a med lab, or a medical bay. Every time the creature attempts a saving throw against the drug or poison, you can attempt a medicine check. If your result exceeds the DC of the drug or poison, the character receives an additional +4 bonus to the saving throw against the drug or poison.
Yeah, I mean, my medicine's a +6, so
I can do that to myself. I have a
I
plus
give it a
15
shot.
medicine.
I mean, yeah, you two are the best at poison or at that kind of stuff. Can I
Yeah.
move up and ready to aid?
So are you going to try to do that?
Yeah, I'll ready to aid with
So
medicine.
you
so that
so it's not really like you can't aid on a treat poison. So but are you trying to take the treat poison action?
So I wasn't going to, but if I can't, so basically I was moving up to help Chael help himself.
Oh no,
But
right.
If I can't
So
do
you
that,
can't, you
then
can't
I'll
aid
just-
on that.
I'll just automatically succeed. With the paradox, you're good, Chael.
All right. Well, that just gives it a +4 to
Yep.
his next roll.
Yes, but you
Okay.
you
get that.
You get that because I can make sure I beat
Nice.
the DC.
Which would really just level it off because I'm at a -4, right?
No, you'd be at a +5 on top of your normal save right now against the
Well,
poison.
no, because he's.
No, I was at -4.
So you are now at -6 because you're impaired.
You're
But you have a
-6, but
+5, so
you're
you're
antitoxin.
-1, which you're correct. And then with the help from Bricko, that takes you to a +3.
Yep.
Okay.
And actually, so yeah, Dr. Patel is actually going to get to go before you have to roll that. So you can also, on your turn, roll to try to treat the poison. So you can roll a medicine check to try to beat the DC of the poison.
Oh, for myself.
Well, Chael first, right? Because Chael's trying to help himself, but he
Right.
doesn't have to roll against the poison until
Right.
the scuttling toxin's turn.
Right,
So he can
okay.
use his turn to try to help himself
Right.
using treat poison. So you'll just roll a medicine, try to beat a 17, Heath.
Oh wait, it's my
It's your,
turn.
it's your turn.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Jay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I thought it was.
I was confused there too. So Bricko helped Chael. Chael could help me. I could inject myself with a medicinal, and then we roll our saves. Because
Chael can help you or himself.
Well, would that stack with me helping him?
Yes, because it's not a typed bonus.
Oh, okay. Well, Chael, I mean, if you want to do that, try and help yourself or me. Either one's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna try to.
He needs it more because he
Yeah.
has the bigger
Yeah.
deficiency to overcome.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm just trying to hit a 17.
With a medicine check, yes.
Rolled a 5, but I have a
Okay.
plus 15.
All right,
so
Nice.
All right, so that's going to take your total to a +7 whenever you roll. Now, Dr. Patel,
Sure.
you can try to help yourself.
His medication mastery is better, so he just like pulls a syringe stick off his leg and just be like, "Don't look if you don't like needles," and then just like gets himself with it, and so he'll get the +5 boost from the antitoxin against
Right,
this.
but you're at a -2.
But I'm at a -2 right now.
Right,
Yep.
right. So both
Yep.
of you then go ahead and roll your fortitude saves
Okay.
with the correct bonuses.
+9. Ugh, 3 on the die. That's only a 12. Oh no.
Not good.
Okay.
Does the curse persist past death?
hmm
Okay. I'm wondering if I can remove the curse.
oh my god.
Baby.
Oh.
Rolled a natural 2.
Roll your
Okay.
dice. Roll your mic dice.
Okay, well, that's another 7 points of damage, and you go to nauseated, which, God, this is brutal. This is brutal. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Heath. This was not my intent here.
It's all good. Hey, when
So-
security comes in and sees us dying
It's
of
gonna
poison,
be fine.
it's gonna be okay.
What's
Look
good?
at them. Look how guilty they are.
So what's good is that this is a special track. So you don't actually go to debilitated, you go to nauseated. So you now just gain the nauseated condition.
Okay.
Okay, and then you failed too, right, Jason?
I did, yeah. So I go to impaired.
So you go to impaired
And take
you
7 damage.
You take 7 damage. Yeah.
Yep. Got it.
Isha can do nothing. She's just standing there going, "You guys
Watching them
do
just like,
better. You're doing great, but do better."
They're just like jamming themselves with like needles and stuff, but just puking all over the place. You know, I assume we're gonna do the same deal, like the same course of
Yeah.
events. You know,
Oh, let's see. Yep, pretty much.
but you will be able to stack a help on yourself.
yeah, I can. Yeah.
Now, all right. So, roll again, Heath.
So what am I at now?
It's the same as you just rolled. So +7 plus your normal bonus.
If I have a single rank in medicine, can I attempt a roll?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna attempt to roll. Just no. That's
Oh,
a
there
one.
you go.
That's
Real
a one.
Natural 1.
Put a band-aid on it.
All right. So would
On my poison.
Yes.
all right, roll fortitude save.
Okay. I don't need to like medicine myself again.
No, we'll just say that it worked.
Probably can't fail it.
Yeah, underestimate me.
That's all. That is true, I suppose.
Natural 1.
No.
Did I just die? Can I just die already?
No, you do take another 7 points of damage. How many rounds? I think that would put us on round 6. So you have one more round to go of this,
Okay.
Heath, and you have 2 more rounds of this to go, Jason.
Yeah. Okay.
How's your
so
health
here's-
looking?
I'm not into my HP yet. So thanks.
Oh, does this
about
thing,
jail?
does this just go straight to health?
No, it
No.
no.
It does stamina. Okay. I still have stamina.
Yeah. So you can't fail the
You've been
medicine
taking
check.
7 points every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Can't fail the medicine check, so you get another
Yeah.
+4 bonus.
So that puts me at normal +5.
All right.
Okay.
So it's another roll for you guys. This is the one. This is your roll, right? You haven't done it.
26. Yeah.
26. Okay, so that's
Yeah.
the save.
Still take the damage, but
They'll take the damage.
got one save.
Got one save. Both of you have one save. All right, so we're gonna do all this again.
Sure.
Each of you take another 7 points of damage.
Well, we don't have to do anything. Neither of them can save before the course of the poison, so just deal the rest of their damage.
Oh, right. That's right.
Neither of them have stacked enough saves to avoid the last damage. So
That's true. Okay, so yeah,
Pass it anyway.
that's 7 to each of you, and then the poison runs its course. The gut rot runs its course.
Puked it out.
Yeah. God,
My
that
guts
was
feel rotten.
that was brutal. At this point, Techie, well, I mean, how long has it been? It's only been 36 seconds. So
Yeah.
you guys actually have some time to deal with the situation as you see fit. The water has all but evaporated. I will let you do like a post mysticism check on this thing, as far as its look.
Is it safe to assume that Brico was recording this whole encounter?
No, it's no, because he was fighting. What the?
But he
No.
has
No.
I don't have a
no,
camera. What do you mean?
No, you guys just keep trying to say you do, but you never had one.
Patel got the proof with his
I got a
you
bio
got the
scan of
his
it.
Oh, okay.
bioscanner thing.
Okay.
And Techie
Yeah.
saw it. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I got a 21 on my mysticism check.
Okay. Let me. Oh, sorry. Go back to.
It's all good.
With the confidence.
Confidence.
I'm just gonna will it into existence.
Declare it.
Yeah, you would say that it kind of has, that skull
Yep.
shape in it. It definitely stands out to you.
Would you say
You
it's
know.
consisting of maybe moss and water?
Well, I would say water. I wouldn't say moss because it was a water elemental, but certainly it was green and it was very reminiscent of that look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you want to do right now in this immediacy of the situation?
The skull's gone too. The skull was made out of water as well.
Yeah, it was magical, and so once you kill it, it kind of has just collapsed into a green puddle.
Yeah. What's these stairs go down? What's down these stairs? Engineering
Into
deck?
the engineering, which you certainly are not supposed to be in any
No,
way.
not going down there. Patau's got some sample collectors. He's gonna collect more water samples off the floor if there's any liquid that's left there before it totally
Sure.
evaporates.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you going to stay here?
I say we stay here, and Ishe would say, look, Milo knows, we've had run-ins with this elemental situation before. He can back our play on this. Techie saw it. We got, the doc did the scan. There's a little bit of water left.
And like most of you are really hurt, so
Yeah.
like
So
I think if we're treating your wounds when they get here,
Yeah.
they'll know like
Yeah, well, and I mean, we're doing something we're not supposed to be by being in here, but like we're trying to stop something bad from happening.
Yeah,
So if they want to slap us on the wrist for walking in the,
E-
restricted area, we still saved them a bunch of headache.
Ishe would want to move out of the engineering room just into like the staff only area, just so it's not like double bad when they walk in.
Sure. So you can move in there, and I will say that you have enough time at this point to take a short rest if that is something that you want to do. You can take 10 minutes, spend a resolve, get a short rest while you're kind of patching yourselves up.
I think that's reasonable.
Okay. And Techie, after that 10 minutes, Techie arrives with Velthane and says, yeah, okay, they're here. Guys, are you okay? That thing was so scary.
Yeah, we took care of it.
Oh, God.
Sorry. It's
I'm
cool.
going to have to clean that up later.
It's mostly, sparkling cider. So. Death Rex chunks in it.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
I hate that chunks. Oh Lord. Oh, so Velthane's there.
What was his voice? I can't remember. It's been so long. Was it kind of a
Something
furious
noir-y.
like this? Yeah,
Cowman.
Cowman, yes. Well,
Cowman.
I guess this was it. Yes. Okay. Oh, yes. What? And there's a little bit of exasperation on his face when he comes up to the scene. He says, "What's going on here? Why are you here? What happened?"
We
we caught a kind of out of the corner of our vision, we caught a strange-looking water creature heading down the kind of public hallways we followed it over and saw that it was wet under this door, and so we came in to investigate and saw that it had gone into the engineering room. We bumped into Techie, who was kind enough to open the room for us so we could see what it was inside.
Belthane like cuts his eyes at Techie when you say that, but doesn't say anything.
And so, Techie saw it for herself, as did we. The creature was immediately hostile. It was some kind of water elemental. It had a skull on it, and it was green.
Yeah, it had a big, like scary face, like skull face in it. It was crazy looking.
And it was poisoning us, making everyone sick. It kind of reminds me of the incident that had happened in the kitchen earlier, right before the last race.
Yes, that is an interesting similarity. Well, I must thank you for your assistance in taking care of this before it could reach the engineering sector. That could have been disastrous. That is where the water supply is for the entire ship. So thank you for that. How about a stipend of 500 credits each for that? I appreciate it. I think that we'll take it from here, and certainly look into this. Perhaps it was something we picked up while we were hovering over Verces, or brought back on one of the hover pods. That type of thing does happen from time to time when we do these races in all various places.
From
you have
Team
the,
Terminator filming.
Do you have the manpower or the maybe the at least surveillance tools to keep an eye on that water supply? I just worry because this isn't the first time something has tried to taint something that everyone on this station is potentially going to ingest.
Yes. Well, I would have thought that the door there is quite secure, but I suppose that with the water elemental, it could slip under it, and we'll have to think about something there. Perhaps we'll come up with some stronger weather stripping or something like that, and put a good seal over the water supply.
Yeah,
Just put the drain in its path; it'll fall right down.
As you guys are talking, all of a sudden, the Velthane's like little shoulder radio. Velthane, there's a fire in the hangar. There's a fire in the hangar. And we're gonna take a quick break.
Son of a gun.
Super.
That's why we got the short rest. Okay.
All right, quick
All
break.
right.
How long, Adam?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay. Oops, I broke everything. And I broke it.
Are we still
hold
on?
Yeah, hold on.
Hey, we're still on, guys.
What's
Sorry.
up?
Don't take your break yet. It doesn't count for your
Okay,
5
sorry.
minutes.
Here we go.
Okay. Hey, we're
Yay.
back. All right, we just got a bunch of people here. Hello, all the new folks. I'm not going to catch you up on the whole adventure, but thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us, nonetheless.
Welcome.
So, yeah, where we just left. Let me go ahead and put some appropriate music on because things are heating up. See what I did there?
Because there's a fire.
'Cause there's a
There's
fire,
yeah.
You see.
in the hangar. I will say, hey there, Chael. You
No.
notice that Techie does not have your hat on.
I knew there was something sinister with the weird hat thing.
What could possibly be sinister from Techie?
Illusionism?
She just
You know?
lost it in her frantic run.
She gave it
She
to
doesn't have
Terminator.
it.
Now they know we're on to their.
Jackie, where's my
elemental plane.
goddamn hat? Oh, that's not my
I
voice.
was gonna say.
Oh, wait, titanium mic on her.
Yeah.
I am an illusion. I shift into titanium
Whoa.
mic and threaten her. No, but seriously, like, where's my damn hat?
And she like pats up on her head and says, "Oh no, I lost it. I don't know. I don't know where I had it on. And I don't know. I must have lost it when I was running." And she like runs down the hall to try to find it. Meanwhile, Velthane's like, "We gotta go. Let's go to the hangar. Come on, let's go."
And
So-
we go.
We did.
All right, everybody hustling to the hangar. Eh?
We don't get the sense that the techie with the hat was somebody shapeshifted.
I'm sure
or-
that's totally fine.
Well, she
Well,
did
no,
come
she's
back and say, "I saw this terrible thing here." Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah,
So unless she was just like for some reason also lost the hat
Just-
at the
it
hangar
just
while
felt
she was
sus
starting a
the
fire.
way you,
Well,
the
if
way
we
you
find-
introduced
Dang
it.
goblin reptoids.
Yeah, you know, that old story.
that old story.
Tales
If-
all this time, really.
Tale is old as time. If we find the hat at the hangar at the scene of the crime, then we can, pursue fishiness.
Yep.
Okay, so here's the deal.
The
When you get
next
there-
water elemental's gonna be wearing my hat.
Right. So you get to the hangar, and it's pandemonium. Okay, the Lucky Break. That
How
is
many pandas?
that's the Warlanices starship is on fire.
Oh no.
Yes.
The 10-year-old
On-
Not
guys.
so
yes.
lucky.
Yes, and you see Tips, Tops, Kisanaxa, and Tensiri in the hangar, frantically shouting for help, trying to do something. You guys arrive on the scene. They're like, help us put this out. You hear Kisanaxa shout, like, oh no, Kisanaxa is the slow one. Help us put this out. Yeah, and Tips and Tops like, yes, it's time to help the other teams, and so we're in a little mini game situation here with trying to put the fire out. There is things, you could try to haul water. You notice that the hangar's fire suppression system is not working.
Shocking.
It's not on right now. You also see that there's some bystanders starting to collect that you can maybe, shout into action. And then, like any good engineer, you could engineer a fire break or some contraption to try to help contain the flames. But it's like starting to consume the Lucky Break and potentially catch other ships on fire. So you must act fast.
Okay.
So what do each of you want to do?
I mean, I'm down for trying to engineer some shit. A
Each-
couple
yeah,
of us
each
are
of-
real good at engineering.
Yeah, like each of you can roll checks like simultaneously here. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure. Somebody want to Doc will take a look for the fire suppression controls and see what's going on with them, unless one of the other engineers wants to take a look at that.
well, so here's what I want to do. I want to ask you what you're gonna do, and then
Sure.
we're gonna do it because it's like, and you don't have time to discuss as a group here. So you're gonna go to the computers. What is Ishay gonna do?
Ishay's going to scream at and try and intimidate the
The
gawkers.
bystander.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about Bricko?
Okay. I want to run this by you, Adam.
Okay.
So I just took a new spell.
Uh huh.
It's called Time Crawl. You distort time in the area, forcing it to pass slowly. This area is difficult terrain. Creatures in the area where the spell effect is cast, now this is a little less important, or who enter the area are staggered as long as they remain in it, unless they succeed a fortitude saving throw. This is a 20-foot radius spread. Could I cast this on the fire to slow the damage that it's doing?
Yes, you can do that.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Dope.
That's going to last for 8 rounds.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, that will have some positive effects on this little situation we have here. So let's start then with Ishay trying to organize the bystanders into a makeshift fire brigade. Let's get a intimidate check.
Give me that Dale fact,
There's
baby.
that Dale
That's
fact
a
right out the
natural.
gate.
Nice.
Here you go.
Natural 20.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
As I was looking through my commemorative edition of A Tribute to Dale Earnhardt, I came across this, and I just want to read it like verbatim because it's under the section called the Crown Jewels of Racing, which are all the biggest events, not tracks, but like the biggest events at single tracks. So when you get to the Southern 500, it says held at Darlington Raceway, in parentheses, the track too tough to tame. The Southern 500 never scared the Intimidator. Earnhardt stared down the mighty track like an outlaw gunfighter and made it blink 3 times in his
Oh my
career.
Quality,
Oh, that's
right?
a good Dale
Wow.
Good. Good one.
I was like, I love this writer so much.
So great.
It's like he wrote it for my dad.
fact. Right.
He also set the speed record for that track in 1993.
Nice.
Nice.
It's a twofer. Okay. Yeah, so that's
okay.
a 34.
Yeah, so that is a success. So you start, you kind of, there's a bunch of people panicking and you kind of shout them into an organized structure to start working on the fire. So that is one success. Okay. Next up, we have the doc, who's going to look at the computer's situation to check out the fire suppression.
Okay.
This is going to be a computer's check.
Okay, not great, but gonna try it.
All right.
14.
Okay, that is a fail. However, because of Brico's spell, I'm going to negate that fail against your count here.
Gotcha.
All right, so you get like a little extra. You basically get one extra failure option because he slowed it down. All right, I like it. I like it a lot. And so then that comes to you, Chael.
Okay. So is it like, are there different things that can be done with engineering, or is it like if you do engineering, you're doing this one thing?
I mean, it says you can roll an engineering check to rapidly construct a fire break or other contraption to help contain the flames. Just tell me what you want to do, and I'll give you the appropriate roll.
Yeah,
Just
I mean, I
put
want
out the
to. I wanted to use engineering. Like I like that of constructing something, kind of like he does. He builds
you've got your
himself temporary
barricade, right?
shelter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I thought Jason was gonna try to do something with the ship's actual, like engineering with the ship's actual fire systems or something.
No, I was
No,
doing.
No, he's trying to turn the hangar systems fire
Okay,
suppression.
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But those are two different things. So
Yeah, and so like you could basically try to build a shield to keep this fire from leaping to another ship. If you succeed on this engineering check, you're trying to keep the fire contained at least to its
The lucky
current
break.
state. Yeah.
I get that's a noble thing you try to say. It just makes me feel like shit. Where I'm like, let this one burn down, but don't let it get
Well,
on these other.
that's how you
ships,
stop a fire is you
I know.
contain it in one spot. All right, so roll.
Right, which
your-
will contain it in the area that is slowed.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
It's good.
right. So roll an engineering. Let's see what you get here.
26.
Go.
Nope.
That's
No?
very close. I mean,
Oh, dang.
so close.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one fail now against your one success. So we'll go through this again. Everybody has another round now. Griffin, if you want to persist with this spell, what I'll do is if you basically sit out this round, I will give you an automatic success for the spell, right?
Okay.
but then that's going to be the extent of what the spell does for you. So you negate one failure, get a free success, but you don't get to roll anything this round. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so do you guys want to keep doing what you were doing, or do you want to try something different?
I'm gonna try something different. Like,
Okay.
The people are
They're working,
doing
yeah.
the thing now. So
Right. But you can also do the same thing. You're basically just trying to get a certain number of successes here before you get a certain number of fails.
okay, well in that case, I will just keep doing the same thing
Okay.
because they're like doing a water brigade thing.
Yeah. So you're just like keeping them
Yeah.
organized. Yeah.
So roll that.
Yep.
Okay. 26.
Nope.
No.
Fuck.
So that's
Shoot.
2 fails.
I think the doc realizes this computer's thing is over his head, and he's just gonna yell, "Brico, I could use you on fire suppression computers. I need to do something else." I think could he use physical science somehow to think of a good place to engineer barriers?
All right. So I will allow you to roll a physical science to aid the engineering check of
Gotcha.
Chael.
Yeah. I'll do that. It'll automatically aid.
All right.
I think.
Cool. So
Let's go with
Chael,
engineering.
you're going to keep working on this, and you get a +2 to this as the doc comes over.
Okay.
Boop. Here we go. Nice.
There it is.
37.
All right. So that's, what is that now? 3 successes, right? A free success, an actual success, and a success here.
Yep.
All right. Next, we're going to go through another round of this.
Another round.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Emily, you're going to keep doing what you're doing?
Can I, if I joined in on the water stuff, is that like,
That would
what
be
would that be?
athletics.
Athletics? Okay, no. I'll just keep screaming at people. That's my highest thing.
Okay.
Nice.
Come on, baby. Fuck!
Ooh.
No, that's an 18.
Okay, that is a
She's getting
third
worse.
fail. That is the third fail. So now we're 3 and 3. I will let you guys choose who wants to go next.
I have a +14 to intimidate.
I know you were doing pretty good.
Well, I figure I'll just cast overheat, right? Because fight fire with fire.
That's
You know.
the smartest thing
Yeah,
to
do that.
No, I'm
It
just gonna
cancels it out.
I'm gonna auto succeed the computers with my 17 paradox.
Okay, there you go. So
That's gonna be
like you guys are all doing that, and then you did the spell, and then you run over and you hit that. You hit the computers, and you see, what is your total?
35.
35. Okay, so yeah, because you exceed it by 5 or more, you realize that the fire suppression system was purposefully deactivated, and you're able to reactivate it. The water comes down, and while you cannot save lucky break, so to speak, you do put out the fire before it extends to your ship or any other ships at that point. Now, during this whole time, more people were coming in, including the media, of course. Like, all this has now become an entire circus. Somebody can roll me an engineering check, and somebody can roll me a perception check, but they can't be the same person.
I can do
Okay.
perception.
Okay.
Yep. And Griff can do engineering because you're 1 point higher than me.
All right.
21.
Okay.
4.
I'm at a 32.
32. Okay. Well, you can pretty clearly discover that the fire was set purposefully.
Mm-hmm.
What? Shock.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. So as you're doing that, either Chael or Ishay can try to roll another perception to try to see something before everybody else does, but
It's got to be one of us, not both of us.
both of you can try.
Okay.
Yeah. Both of you can try.
Stone cunning.
Yeah, no, I got a 15. I have a +1 to perception.
21.
Yeah.
with my
Okay,
plus 10.
so you guys do not spot it before everybody else does in the hubbub, and they see, one of the warlock. What are they? I cannot get that right.
Warlocks?
Warlanasi.
Warlanazis, is like, now that the fire's put out and they're like looking at their ship, they pull up a singed hat, and they also, the other one runs their fingers around the base and it's like a bunch of orange dust, and they smell it. They're like, this smells like Cheetos. And they're like, you guys did this because you lost. You were so mad at losing at the gambling. You took it out on our ship. They did it. And it's the Warlock Nazis are pointing at you guys, blaming you for the fire.
Well, hold on now.
Just
we
look
just
over
put
at
the fire out.
Velthane. Look over at Velthane. Like, we were literally.
Velthane is not there.
This is Adam.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Velthane.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
I was like,
sorry. Velthane
there's
is
no
there.
fucking way.
I was thinking Orvis or Orvis Eldane.
It's like,
I
I
got
will
confused.
fight you on this.
No.
The head of security is there.
Yeah. Velthane is like, oh, wait. Let's calm down. There's a lot of accusations being thrown around. I will say that all 4 of these people have been in my sight for the last 15 minutes. Now, that's not to say that they couldn't have rigged something, but I don't think that they did.
Ishay looks over.
They just helped stop another situation on this ship. And everybody's like, oh, what? Rebel. And I need, and the both the Warlanazis are like, but our ship, it's ruined. Somebody has to pay for this. That's their hat. They're the ones that got the Cheetos, and Chael was so mad when he lost. I'm telling you, this is straight up revenge.
Do we see? Oh fuck! What's her name? Taki.
Becky.
No. Techie is not here.
Techie, that's it. I mean, would look back at Velthane and just be like, listen, and not trying to say this loudly. Well, I guess we're in the middle of this room, so it's like I can't
like
whisper
everybody's
it.
looking at you, like you're kind of in the center of it,
Is it? Rico, you got anything? Like Ishay's getting mad, so.
Well, I mean, they just lobbied an accusation at Chael specifically, and Chael, the hothead that he is, just like, I get my fucking revenge on the track. I wouldn't sabotage somebody's ship, but there's been an awful lot of stuff like that going around. I wouldn't put it past whoever's been doing this to try to set one of us up.
So you guys can attempt to make a diplomacy check here to
Can I
convince
aid?
to make your case. Yeah, one person can roll it, and you all can like chip in to like say, look, we were not here, the whole deal.
Rico's diplomacy, I think, is higher. I've got a plus 11.
Same.
Plus 12, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a plus 3, but I don't have a rank in it.
That's okay. You can still roll to try to aid.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
the Doc and Ishay auto aid.
Yep.
Mhm.
6.
6. Yeah, you're just like too mad.
That tracks
about
with
it.
what you said.
Yeah. All right. So that's still going to be 2 assists though to you, Brico, for a. But I want to hear what you say.
Yeah, I know. I got to think of what I'm going to
Yeah.
say in this circumstance because it's kind of like. Look, do you guys really think that we would, even if we were the kind of people that would tamper with something to start the fire, do you think we'd do it with Cheeto dust on our fingers? This is the most obvious sign of framing that I've ever seen. Who leaves a hat at the scene of a crime they commit? Who rubs Cheeto dust all over the crime scene? These are just completely obvious clues somebody is placing here to move blame off of themselves. We ran into the room. We hadn't been in the hangar for 15 minutes. Says Velthane, we ran into the room. Why would I deactivate the thing I just activated to save the hangar from the fire. It doesn't make any sense for us to be the ones doing this. We just rallied people to put the fire out. We should have just
Grumble,
sat there
grumble.
with our fingers up our asses watching it burn if we were the ones that did it.
All right, roll your diplomacy.
Just
Let's
like
see how.
everyone else in this fucking hangar, and he grumbles.
It was so good till that. Now I need a -5 on it.
No,
Okay,
Just
yeah.
kidding.
So how many bonuses am I getting?
Yeah, 2 aids for +4.
Okay, that is a dirty 30.
That meets beats,
Oh
dude.
fuck!
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
god!
Yeah.
you for
You
the
just
aid.
barely convince them, because like you see them like trying to, like argue, and like, but you keep laying it out. That's like, look, they try to say, well, that's what you would do if you had set it on. Like our ship's damaged, like the deed's done.
Yeah, and then I'm like, well, you weren't like second place. We came in third. Why would it target
Right.
you?
Yeah.
It kind of goes back and forth, and then so that's Tanziri that was doing most of the accusing, but Wellavor finally like puts a hand on their cousin's shoulder and says, well, I think that I don't think it was them, and they weren't the only ones that lost that night. This is very distressing. And Beltane's like, yes, I need everybody to return to their rooms and stay there until we decide what we're going to do here. We will make sure that there is extra security in your hangars, in this hangar, to make sure that your ships are not further tampered with. Please just retire to your rooms. We will get this race back in order and back to its normal operations in the morning. But for now, let us handle this, clean up this mess and the other mess, please. That's what I'm asking all of you to do.
So, I'm assuming everybody starts to mill out.
Well, like, yeah, unless there's something else you guys want to do.
I would like
Prior
to
to that.
hang back just a little bit. I want to whisper to Velthane.
All right, so as everybody's leaving, the Bantrid rolls in.
Udi.
Udi, yeah,
And the
that's the
blowfish.
name. Uta.
Uta, sorry.
Yeah, says, what has happened here? Like rolling in late, totally late to the whole thing. Like everybody's already walking out, and he like just kind of bumbling idiot. What has happened here? What? And Velthane, this is the first time you've kind of seen this dynamic between them, but Velthane seems very exasperated with Uta. You know what I mean? Like that, in like almost kind of rolling his eyes at Uta's late arrival to this. It's just like,
Flighty
of course.
creative versus the boots on the ground kind of.
Yeah. And so they start talking amongst themselves, but you said you wanted to whisper something to Velthane?
Yeah, I basically just want to tell him, keep an eye on Techie. I think maybe somebody's using her, like, or trying to frame her because we gave the hat to her. Basically just.
Yeah, like we gave her a hat so that she would let us in to see what the disturbance was
Yeah.
in the.
So, I don't want her to like get in trouble like with the media or anything like that. But
Well, he says to you, I will say that when she arrived frantically to get me, she was not wearing a hat. So she must have, if you gave it to her, she must have lost it between sometime then and arriving at me, because she did not have a hat when she arrived. But yes, I worry that Techie has become embroiled in this at a much deeper level than is appropriate, and perhaps a paid vacation is in order for the little goblin. I'm afraid for her, indeed.
so, well, all right. That's all I got. Thank you, Veltane, for being level-headed about this.
And he like stops. He like Uta's being frantic. He's like, Uta, quiet for a moment. And then he looks at you directly and kind of looks at you and then looks at the rest of you and says, thank you, truly, for helping. I think that there is something going on here, and you are not the ones behind it. I will look into this. Thank you. Yep. Let us handle this. Get prepared for the race. The race doesn't stop, and we are but a day away. So, but thank you. Thank you for your help.
Did you want to say something, Jason?
Oh, I was just going to say you're welcome.
Good call. Good call. Yeah.
As you're walking out,
And he's like trying to listen to what they start talking about as as he walks out.
it's hard to hear because Lyta Lintrell comes up to you
Oh, Lord.
as you're walking out. Says, "Listen, I saw the interview that you did with Chatty Abbey, and well, I feel like that you did not get a fair shake to actually introduce yourselves and talk about yourselves to the public. And well, after this and what you did for that person during the race that wrecked their car, I think that you do deserve an actual opportunity. Now, I will ask you difficult questions, but they won't be trapping questions. It's just going to ask you who you are. Or do you care to agree to an interview?
Absolutely.
All right, then. Well, if you
Yes.
can meet me in the press room tomorrow, let's say 1 p.m., right after
Okay,
lunch.
that's what I was gonna ask. I was like, right fucking now?
No.
Like, this feels like a bad time.
No, we must
Watch the suit
retire
off
to our
yourself.
rooms. Yeah, we must retire to our rooms. But please, I would like to give you an opportunity to not explain yourselves, but contextualize yourselves. How's that?
That would be greatly appreciated.
Of course. Yes.
All right. So with that, then you guys can all go back to your room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Sleep. Sleep if we can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can definitely get a sleep in.
Yeah.
Get a-
You said
get a-
that was Lyta Lantrell,
Mhm.
the reporter. Okay. Gotcha. Red skin, blue hair,
Yes.
blue outfit, blue hair.
Well-known, respected journalist.
Gotcha.
Time for new paradoxes.
Yeah, time for some new paradoxes. So do you guys converse at all when you get back to your room?
I mean, yeah, like, Chael being the one that's framed is pretty livid. It's just like, well, this is obviously this is horse shit, right? But on top of that, it's so crass and juvenile. Like you were saying,
It's
who
not very
the fuck
sophisticated.
would go? Like who would go and set this fire and just drop the hat that they wear 100% of the time?
Right,
Like,
they're making you look like a slob, like you do
Right.
sloppy work.
yeah, well, and I ain't really offended by that because I don't run around blowing people's ships up, but I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, it's so obvious and should be to everybody that people are sabotaging stuff and then trying to play it off on us. And I mean, it seems like our dear friend little techie's somebody's fucking cat paw.
It's a difficult thing. Is everyone okay? No one got seriously burned in there, right? Doc's checking vitals.
No.
I don't think that Techie. Can I get a belated sense motive on Techie? Like when she said, "Oh, I lost the hat,"
Sure.
I mean, I forgot what character I was playing. I got a shit sense motive. I got nothing. Not 11. No, okay.
Yeah, I could do one if you're in a giving mood, Adam. But,
Sure.
Okay. That's a 22.
Okay, well that's good. I mean, it's techie. She
Yeah, it's
doesn't
techie.
hide her feelings very well.
Yeah.
No, you really got the sense that she lost it in the
Yeah.
panic, and that she was definitely her, and was sad that she lost it, was embarrassed that she lost it so quickly, you know what I mean? And went scampering off to try to find it,
Sure.
Techie is just kind of a unfortunate.
Patsy,
Like-
sort of.
Yeah, and sort of. Or she just lost the hat, which means the hat was just somewhere to be picked up. That's for some period of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, my concern was that she's being intimidated into doing shit she wouldn't want to do. But
You did
like
not with that.
the
Yeah, with
first
that
time we saw her, she was getting intimidated. You know?
Yeah,
right, but she didn't. She held out, didn't do the thing. You know what I mean? And then told you when you guys talked to her later. You know, she was pretty forthcoming with you guys and told you, you know, she's got some resilience for despite everything. But I think with that sense motive and just your previous interactions with her, you certainly don't think that she was doing anything sketchy, and that it's just unfortunate that because she was so panicked and it flew off her head, then that hat was a very distinctive thing of y'all's was left able for anybody to grab. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she would have had to run through the entire paddock. So who knows where it fell off, you know what I mean? She could have fell off in the lobby. It could have fell off in the hallways. It could have fell off in the bathroom when she was peeing between somebody's legs. Who knows?
As is tradition.
As is tradition, because she was scared, you know?
Just trying to make friends. Cheetos, really? Cheetos. Like that's
So can I remind you that
Where's our stash?
you've seen orange powder before.
exactly. But they smelled it.
Yeah, well, because it smelled cheesy. It was weirdly cheesy. So like you get the sense
Dangerously cheesy, actually.
Proud of you.
so you get the sense that somebody like added some Cheeto dust to the orange powder.
The accelerant.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's the same shit that was in the canister.
Right.
So
right.
we still have the canister. I have it in my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can do like a... shit, we can't because we didn't take a sample.
No, we didn't. Would we have even been close enough or permitted to get close enough to get a sample of that?
I mean, no.
We didn't elbow in to do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, I'll send a Velthane a text, you know, like a message. Be like, hey, if you get a sample of that powder, we have a sample of some similar looking powder that was in the canister that, you know, sabotaged our cycle race, you know? So we'd love to compare it if that's a possibility. Also,
I don't
hey,
know how much
you
we
up?
need to like do science to compare orange powder and orange powder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
it's not
laying,
a stretch, you know?
I'm just
It's not going to connect it
laying-
to somebody is the thing.
Just laying the foundation if we have to back ourselves up.
Well, then they're going to be like, you have orange powder.
Right, that was my
Oh,
immediate concern.
God,
It's like,
see?
hey, we've got a sample of this stuff that was
got a
just
sample of the
used,
same
and
shit
we
that
were
they
framed
used.
for it. Yeah,
And also, Chad's got like 8 more hats.
Y'all, I'm not good at being a bad guy. Like, I don't think these things through.
But this was exactly Brico's point when he was like explaining to you guys that like we're gonna get framed for doing shit whether we do anything or not.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
us helping is just getting us into deeper shit in some of these circumstances.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Now in this case, I think like us helping helped me
Yeah,
convince
actually-
them
Yeah.
That
yeah,
way
it
we
gave
weren't
us an alibi at least.
Yeah.
that yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys kind of probably talk of it amongst yourselves until you drift off to sleep. You get a full night's rest. It's the next day. And very early in the morning, like 5:30 in the morning, there's a knock on your door.
Mm-mm. No.
Do we have a peephole?
I can't remember if we established.
I think we
if there
did
was a peephole or
establish that actually.
Blast a hole in the door and look. Who that?
Hopefully, it's techie.
Short enough, it won't get her.
Right.
I mean, I won't open. I'll call out like, yeah, who's there?
It's me, Tanziri, and Well is here too.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
It's the ten
the
rings people. Nope.
The 10 twins.
That one. Y'all good for me to open? Yeah. Okay.
All right, we'll go, guys. Wait, whoa,
Shame.
On my porch.
Open the door.
I don't know, dude. Maybe we ran all out of luck.
No, open the door. Oh,
So you open the door and you see Tanziri and Wellavor standing before you, and they actually look pretty sad. And they inform you that the lucky break has been so damaged that they're going to forfeit.
Damn.
Aww.
So they're pulling out of the race. But then they lean in and they're like, well, so there's this other thing. Well, we've been betting on the rallies through illegal infosphere sites using a miniaturized computer that we kind of set up in the lower levels of the engineering sector beneath the paddock.
It's just very forthcoming.
You know, just this
Well, we're
little
leaving-
thing.
We're leaving anyway, so I mean, it's neither here nor there. But we would like for you to retrieve our things for us. If you do, we will give you some cool stuff, and we'll even create a distraction for you, so you could slide in there. But we heard that you have some experience, and you know where the engineering sector is, and so would you please go get our computer?
This feels like
Can
the most frameable offense.
yeah,
Like,
listen, it's quite early, and you know we're not.
Well, this is why
morning
we came
people.
now. It's unattended to right now. It's the perfect time.
Listen, can we just have a word real quick? There's a crew, you know.
Yeah, okay. Close the door in the
Yeah.
face, like, oh, okay, all right. I
Ishi
guess
turns
they're gonna
around and is
talk about
immediately
it.
like,
Yeah,
"We're not gonna fucking do this,
fuck
right?"
no.
Okay.
This is we get caught doing this.
Yeah.
Like
This-
any goodwill we just earned from helping out with the water elemental, that now we're cheating, gambling, low lives.
Yeah. This helps nobody. That's okay. Honestly, they're out of the race now, so like, I'm not worried about helping them. You know, like,
I mean, I hate it for them, but like,
Should we hear out what they're willing to give us, though?
I mean,
I'm always curious, but I'm inclined to say no to
it
the.
better be
to the
damn good.
You know,
we can always, we can ask them what it is we're gonna give us, but
I'm a big weasel, so
I'm a big weasel.
You know, it's
Just in my nature.
I'm just
pretty
doing
easy
me,
for
man.
me to get inside and outside of places undetected, and obviously I'm good at opening doors, locking.
And they
them
did say
behind
that
me.
they would make a cover for you, for whatever that's worth.
I think this might be one of those situations where, you know, it's not a matter of could we, it's more of a matter of should we. But yeah, no, like, we can ask them what they're
They
going to
knock
give
on
us.
the door again. We did forget to tell you what we'd give you in exchange.
Open it back up. Yeah, we were just discussing that.
yeah,
What that?
Yeah, can you open it up a little,
Just
a little
bit.
more? It's
Like
just,
3 more
I
inches.
can only see like one of your eyes.
3 more inches.
Okay. We will give you all of our remaining Starship equipment and components, which is, if I were to put a number on it, it's about 15 BP worth of Starship upgrade points.
Okay.
No. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. This is Emily. That,
It's real time. It's in the adventure. I want to do it.
but like, we have been working so we have an interview today
We
at
have.
1
We do.
to try and like boost our cred.
Yeah.
And if we were to get caught or implicated in this, like, what's the point? You know, like,
Well, then we're not doing the interview. For one.
Decline to comment.
We're gonna have to hold off on that.
Very sorry, Lida. Something's come up.
both Emily and Ishay
Our
would say
crimes
nay.
have been exposed, so it's not a good time.
I mean, Jason the player trusts Brico's abilities to pull this off. Like, sneaking in there, being invisible, turning things invisible,
I
walking
mean, I
out
even
with
got a
them.
goddamn burrow speed.
It just goes
I got
straight through.
stone cunning.
Yeah. And it wouldn't be that all 4 of us would have to go at the same time. We could theoretically send Rico on down there to snag it and bag it.
Well, the way I've been rolling, I'm inclined to want to not have jail involved in any way.
Like the thing is, okay, so cards on the table. I roll
Yeah.
my paradoxes, right?
Yeah.
I got a natural 20, a natural 18, a natural 9, and a natural 1.
Okay.
So
So you got two
I
real
have 2
good
good
ones.
rolls,
2 real good rolls. I like it.
but
like it.
you know,
I guess my other question would be, do we have any other hope of upgrading our ship?
Right. What's the use of getting BP if we don't have a time
Yeah.
to upgrade the ship?
Oh, you definitely are going to get time to upgrade the ship.
Time to
You
upgrade
you got 45 BP from completing the last race.
Oh, we did.
So
Oh,
we
okay.
got BP.
Sure.
Like I
Right, but
just
that's
don't
like-
see
But we
this.
don't have
Like,
then we
60
have
BP.
60 BP.
You
I don't
have 60 BP.
Like,
I mean,
okay,
and
they
5 BP is a lot, like as
Yeah.
far as the economy goes, just so you can consider
Yeah.
it. But I totally understand not wanting to do it
I
too,
just
considering
don't-
where you're at right now.
I don't what do they have? Okay. They're going to give us BP and we're giving them their
They're getting
equipment
their computer
back.
back without getting in trouble. That's the trade.
They're trying
But
to not get
Are
called
they?
out as criminals.
Are they though? What happens when we get caught with this computer or on the way back with this computer? And it's we are the ones that have been cheating or are illegally gambling. We don't get any BP, and then our reputation is further besmirched.
I'm sorry,
vote
it's only
nay.
25 BP that you got for completing the race.
Okay.
If that, so
Oh,
25.
Even bigger,
Closer to doubling it.
closer to doubling.
I feel you, Emily. I'm torn.
I'm torn
as,
too.
As
Like, I
Shell,
feel like
I'm
I could
like,
do
man,
it.
we like have a tiny smidge of goodwill, like amidst everything going wrong. For once, somebody wasn't like, yeah, fuck them. Most of them were, but at least somebody wasn't. But at the same time,
these 2 individuals were actively like, fuck them
yeah,
10
I know.
minutes ago.
But the gamer in me wants to see it.
Can,
I'm a side quest man. I always want to see what
can
the
like Doc
adventure
sense
has to
motive
offer.
on them? Like, are they gonna?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
Let
they
me,
gonna just turn around and be like, no, we don't really believe that you didn't screw our ship, so
Yeah, can
go
we
get this
a-
stuff, and then we're gonna tell on you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sense
this
motive,
is-
please. See
Oh,
We'll
sure.
take the
Yeah,
BP.
sure.
We'll take the BP up front and then go snitch on them.
that'd be a 35.
Yeah,
sense
I mean-
motive. Yeah.
They seem
Earnest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do.
I mean, you guys have assessed the situation pretty good here. Like, you don't have to do this. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, you can totally skip this and it's not going to break the adventure. So I don't think that you have to do this in order to progress the adventure. However, it is an opportunity to make an extra 15 BP at a fairly decent sized risk to
Dude, I
your
even got
reputation.
flexible. I can move through like shit that's tiny.
We just send you through the air duct here
I
downstairs.
can move through. I'm not even squeezing in half a space, and I squeeze in a foot wide thing.
Mission Impossible Weasel.
I'm
Love
proud
it.
of you.
Love it. Oh man. Gosh, I want to do it. I want to make it happen.
I've already cast my vote, so this is on me.
Yeah.
I know. This is
It's
it's tough. It's tough.
I want to see it happen, and I want the BP because, like, that might be the difference in us actually winning the race. You know.
Winning a
And-
leg. Yeah.
And to be fair, it's not us cheating either. It's like, I mean, we're trying, like, the gambling thing is just illegal gambling. It's not like rigging races or
Yeah,
anything.
it's
you
just
know?
us breaking into a staff area, and you
Yeah.
know, we
And
literally
getting
just
a
told
device
them to
connected to
increase
the
the
communications
security.
array. Yeah.
We
mhm.
literally
You did.
just did a pin test for them, essentially. So
You did just tell.
Well,
to
well,
put
I
more
left
people
my hat,
around the
so I had to
engineer,
come back and get my hat.
which was found at the,
Yeah.
the burn site.
If you notice, I was wearing another of the exact same hat while that one was burning on the ship. I got 20 of them.
I
keep
kind of
them
want to
beats
ask.
under
you-
lock and key,
Cheetos
okay?
hooked it up, you know?
I kind of want to ask them what they're gonna do if we don't do this for them, right? Just what is your backup plan here? I mean,
I guess if you don't do it, we don't get our computer, and and that sucks because we already lost our ship. You wouldn't want us to not have our computer too.
What a compelling argument.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you to get any good off of your illegal gambling that you've been doing. Yeah.
Come on. Doesn't everybody do it? You don't have somebody
No.
back at home putting bets on for. Well,
No.
that's just a missed opportunity.
I'm not going to judge him for gambling now.
I don't plan to
And,
gambling either.
when you speak up, they're like, "Hey, listen, I'm sorry, Chael, for accusing you of that. I was mad on a ship."
It's easy to apologize in quietness, but you just threw us under the bus in front of all the media. That was
We
great.
changed our mind at the very end. Your friend Brick O'Hare made a pretty compelling argument. Just saying, look, you're either gonna do it or you're not. But we got some good components that we could salvage from the ship, and well, you tried to help us, so we wanted to give you this opportunity to have them. If you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. I can't make you do it.
That's
But
a
you got
much,
you got the luck of the Warlord Knights on your side.
Oh, do
That's-
we?
that's a much more savvy, convincing tactic. Is like, oh, we're just trying to help you out because you helped us out. It's like, okay, motherfucker.
I think your luck's been dried up for a bit since your ship went up in flames.
Well, you don't have to
We
rub
don't
it in
have
our
to- you don't have
face.
to rub that
Sorry.
in.
Sorry.
God.
Yeah.
I know you're a goody.
I
two-shoes.
told,
You don't have to
listen,
be a
I
goody
told
bag.
you I'm not good at early mornings, so I get a little cranky, so sorry.
Griff, I'll back you on it if you want to do it.
I feel like I'm going to be I told you so the entire adventure if I do this and fail. So I'm a little worried in that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I will.
1000%.
Go ahead and add that into the legitimate risk pile.
Yeah, I told you so. Until,
I would never write that in my notes.
I don't like it, but I want the ship upgrades.
yeah.
Otherwise, we tell Velthane that it's there because these guys aren't going to go get it on their own. And we just say we throw them under the bus.
Yeah, we could be the tattletales this time.
Just say, hey.
Actually, we've been tattletales a lot. I don't know why
Yeah,
I
we've been
said
tattletales
that.
most of the time.
Yeah.
That's starting to be our MO. I don't
Yeah.
think we're going to do anything bad if we don't take this opportunity. I even have hide sabotage.
I'm here
No
for
wonder
it.
people are
down there.
accusing us of.
I'm just the
Freaking
project
all
manager. I'm just the project manager.
Nobody would ever suspect me. Cute little old
Yeah.
weasel boy.
Little old me.
What you gonna
There's
do,
no
fellas?
negative connotations to weasels.
I think weasels have already had a.
If it's a vote, I mean, I'm for it as much as I don't want to be. I think that's 3. Didn't Jason say?
And is this the kind of
Is
thing
that-
where you send one, or is this like a we're
Is
all
it-
supposed to be going down to do this?
Do we come up with our own plan for this, Adam, or do you need all of us to go?
I'm not going to give you any more
Well, they
information.
said they were
Right.
going to cause a distraction. What's the distraction?
They set our ship on fire.
Please don't. You know what? Pass. Okay.
Give me some of that Cheetos. We'll blow your ship up.
I don't.
No, they said they'll create a distraction in the lounge. They said they're gonna try to change the channel that the Captain Cutters are watching.
Pirates are doing.
Yep.
Oh man. I don't want it. Let's do it.
Lisha's
now.
going back to bed.
Let's do it for the listeners. The listeners
Do it
want
for
us
the
to do it.
listeners.
All right, yeah,
you
they
know?
want us to do it. No, you're right.
Chat.
You're right. I'll take the hit on this one if
Okay.
I'm not able to do it.
Okay. So, what do you say to the Warland Aussies?
Better be a damn good distraction.
Oh, don't worry. It will be the most distracting distraction that's ever been distracted.
And the distraction better not be blowing our damn ship up.
Well, no, that's no. No, that would be defeat. No.
I agree.
I agree.
It'd be real spiteful.
I concur.
Brico takes off any of his Redshift gear, puts on his like mundane clothes.
Brico
Okay.
gets naked.
Brico gets
Yeah,
naked.
Brico slides into something more comfortable.
Okay.
His underwears.
Puts on a
Yeah.
slick suit.
So they tell you that the computer is hooked directly to the pit stop's communications array,
Oh man, here we go.
which enables it to send and receive signals despite the efforts of UDA and the other race authorities to isolate the competitors. You know, they're like, all right, well, let's go. This is we have a very small window here.
That's
Right.
good. We have a small weasel.
Be good.
Yes.
All right, so Griff, it's me and you here, bud.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So you go, you know where the entrance to the engineering sector is, right? You gotta go through the employee door. And so like you guys get there and they're like, all right, get in position, and when you hear the commotion, that will be your cue to go. The rest of you are the rest of you gonna be in the lounge, or where are all of you gonna be while he's doing this?
I think those of you that can't help me at all should be in the lounge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Keep
Okay.
heat off of us.
you got this. Yeah, I think the other three of us need to be a very visible presence there. And
The only
then-
thing I might ask is if Patal can be my ears,
sure.
at least at the front door.
Yeah.
Because I know
Okay.
opening this, like, I might be just opening to like, oh fuck, there's like 6 guys here
6
trying
people
to.
there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He'll be near that first employees only door with you. Yep.
Chael and Ishay are playing dominoes.
Okay. All right. So you get to the door and you hear Captain Cutter go, "Hey, we were watching that. What are you doing? No, turn it back to the housewives of Leovara." Yeah.
Leovara? They're all like
Leovara.
contemplatives and
Yes.
shit. Yeah.
Oh.
It's my favorite one.
I'd watch that.
And like you start to hear a kerfuffle, and of course those of you that are in the lounge kind of see this escalate, and like they start getting in each other's faces, and the world needs to kind of like really ham it up and like, you know, keep it going, and start roping in like some of the Hylax team, you know, and like
I know.
you know, just like getting everybody that's in there involved. And so there's a lot going on, and you actually see Brico Velthane kind of run down the hall towards the lounge. You know, he doesn't see you. So this is your opportunity to slip in through the employee door. I need you to roll a stealth check.
All right, stealth check first. I think with that going on, I'm not going to use my paradoxes on stealth just yet.
Okay.
I think these computers things are probably going to be more important. And I'm glad I didn't, because that is 36.
Ooh.
Nice. All right, so you just slip right in. So
Love
now
it.
you get to the engineering door, and it's locked, as you know. And you don't have a key card, so you will need to either computers or engineering your way through here.
All right. If this is to disable device, I get a bonus. And I'm going to roll for this too. Oh, Adam. So
Yes.
am I at that exterior door where like,
Yeah.
then the staircase goes down?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
You're at the door that leads to the staircase.
I'm first going to turn around and I'm just going to point at the door I just came through, hold portal.
Nice. Nice.
Then I'm going to, in that area behind me that I know connects 2 hallways, I'm going to drop a time crawl, which slows everybody that enters it.
Love it.
Nice.
And then I'm going for it.
This
Nice.
is great. This is great.
This guy's been a spy the entire time.
Totally. Just
that
a
is
project
33 engineer.
Okay.
He's gonna finish this whole thing and then pull off his mask with "Hail Terminator."
I'm a red.
So yeah, you do all that, and then you take a look at this thing, and you kind of are familiar with it because you saw techie use the card so you know what pins to kind of work with. Slides open to the stairs. Okay.
All right. If that closes, I have 6 of these, so I'm holding portal again on that door.
Nice.
Okay. So it closes behind you, and you see like a little bit of magic kind of swirl around the lock. Hear a nice, satisfying lock. All right. From here, it's going to take you several minutes to wind your way through a maze of corridors and machinery. I need another stealth check.
All right. Do I trust myself here?
Get your inspiration if you haven't used it yet.
Ooh, that's a good call. I'm going to use my inspiration on this roll.
All right. All right.
So that's another +2. That is 31.
Okay. You're making your way through, and you see a female dwarf working on something, like banging on some pipes or something. And you just like in the shadows sneak right behind this dwarf, just like,
Love it.
you know, they got some AirPods in, she's, you know, singing to herself, and you just like slide like right against the back wall in the shadows. And you are not noticed by this
Nice.
dwarf. Ooh. So then you
You see on her name tag it says Daella Sternhardt.
No, no.
Is this another one of your former spouses?
That was the implication.
That
yes.
was the implication.
All right. All right.
I'll use that if she notices me on the way back out.
All right.
I work
So
with your ex-husband. I don't know if that's
Oh,
gonna
that's not going to go well for you.
No, please, no.
I hate your ex-husband.
so you finally get to the communications array, and you know, when you get there, give me a perception check.
You know what? I feel like these are a little bit important and kind of my worst skill in this piece. You guys think I should paradox this? I have an 18 and a 20. I was kind of thinking of saving the 20 for the
Yeah, for the
removing
actual
this
check.
computer.
Do the
I feel like
18.
18 might be worth it.
I'll do it. Yeah. Okay. So that's a 28.
All right, on the perception, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm just like refusing to weigh in because I don't want to say yes and then something fuck up.
As you see the computer equipment and gear that Tanziri told you about, but as you look, you actually see a second device connected to the communications array. You can roll an engineering check if you would like.
Okay. Yeah, because like, what is this? This isn't to disable, so that's going to be 31.
Okay. You taking a look at this, you realize that it's a custom short-range transmitter designed to pair with another, likely handheld device to remotely send and receive messages off the pit stop. The transmitter has a range of half a mile. You also recognize a similar style of craftsmanship and construction with this device, with Maxon's handheld scanner that you took,
Mhm.
and the coolant canister. So you can try to remove this with an engineering check as well, if you
Okay.
would like.
Oh, this might have been more fruitful than we thought, gang.
Yeah.
This will be big. Although I think I saved that 20. Oh, good. Natural 19.
Yes.
So it's,
All right.
it's like a 39.
There we go.
Amazing.
All right, so you collect Tanziri's computer and stuff. That takes about 5 minutes. And then you're able to disconnect the scanner from the array. Do you want to take the array? Or not the array, the scanner? Or do you want to leave it there unplugged?
Ooh.
Like they can just plug it back up.
Yeah, I feel like if I have it disconnected, I would take it.
Okay. So roll me a perception check.
All right. I gotta roll this one, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got to think like, I mean, unless like Adam, you can tell me, but like Rika's not the strongest guy in the world. Is this like a big bulky thing or is it?
No,
like,
no, it's you know, it's not like pocket size, but you could throw it in a pack or something, or you know,
Okay.
you could carry
it's a
it.
26 perception.
Okay, that's not enough to notice that as you pull that thing off, green, mossy magic seems to emanate around from the back of it, up your arms and into your throat.
Is this a spell?
It's no, it's a magical trap.
So it doesn't work as a spell.
Right. I need you to like, and so all of a sudden you feel like moss in your throat, making it extremely difficult for you to breathe. I need you to roll a fortitude save.
20?
Okay.
This is fine.
No, he can't.
I could use my 20, but I still want to get the thing off. You know what? Yeah, I'll use a 20. I auto succeed.
Okay. So
That's a Dale fact, by the way.
oh, it is a Dale
Yep.
fact.
Oh, nice.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. Again, reading through my fantastic commemorative edition, a tribute to Dale Earnhardt. Apparently, when he finally won the Daytona 500 in 1998, Dale had glued a lucky penny. He had a lucky penny that he glued to the inside of his car, like I guess the door frame. It said he had glued the penny to the inside of the car where it has stayed ever since. However, he made sure to retrieve his good luck charm for the 1999 race, threatening his competitors. I know the date on it. I know the penny. So if somebody's changed it, I'll know.
Wow, that's great. It kind of apropos to what's going on here. So,
Awesome.
so yeah, like that moss threatens to like fill your entire throat and make it to where you can't breathe, but you just with some will and some of your own kind of magical energy, you're able to resist that, and it fades out. It just leaving you with this really like pungent kind of seaweed flavor.
I
that
think
you
with
just
like
can't
the
get rid of.
paradox, it like enters his throat and then he goes, and
Just
then it
reverses it. Yeah.
Oh,
like he
wow.
like coughs it up on his shirt. He's like, that was close.
Yeah, that
That was
very
some of
close.
that Cale Bernhardt.
Yeah. So you've got that. You've got Tanziri and Wellivor's computer as well.
Proud of you.
You're getting it all together, and we're going to cut back to the lounge.
The lounge.
And there's chaos going on, like everybody's yelling at each other. And sauntering in from the hangar, coming in purple robes and a cane, is Zoe. And he says, "Ah, this is the kind of entertainment that we love. Viewers." You know, he's got like a little person filming everything. Like, this is wonderful. This is the type of action that Zoe and only Zoe brings you. Now, listen, we have some newcomers here on this race, and well, I feel like we haven't got to know them very well, and they've been making quite a splash in this Absalom run. Follow me. And, you know, the cameraman follows him over to the three of you guys. And he makes sure to get the shot to where there's like all this like people yelling.
Emotion in the
behind
back.
you. Yeah,
And we're playing dominoes.
You guys are playing dominoes, and he says, "Hello, I am Zoe, but of course you know that. I would like for you to entertain me and our viewers, yes, with a talent show exclusive for me and our viewers in the press room. Now I am to understand that you have a appointment already at 1 o'clock. No worry, we shall arrive there at 1:30, and you shall show me what you got. And we'll see you."
Okay.
All right. All right.
Oh boy.
Also, the race is going to be next week too, or next
Okay.
session too. So we got another
Interview,
race coming
interview.
up.
Interview.
We got
talent
interview,
show, race.
and a race. Yeah.
Love it.
This is fine.
Love
This
it.
is fine.
Gonna go
This
great.
is fine.
Good job, Griff. You did it.
You
You
did,
did it, Griff.
Pocket full of
you gotta
transponders.
get out. But
gotta get out.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna be fun. That's not even a problem.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're back, y'all. We're back.
We're back.
And what did I tell you? That the tide was going to start to shift in your favor, and I feel like it did this week. We'll see how it goes in the racing next weekend with the media. I know those are two areas that you guys would love to see some wins in. So we'll see how that goes. But good job tonight, guys. I think it was a good time.
Oh, good.
was a
I had a
lot of
good
fun.
time.
You guys are gonna have to pull in the interview because I just used my natural 20. I used my good paradoxes.
We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine. We'll bring our lucky pennies.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all right. Well, good stuff. Viewers, thank you guys for joining us as always. Our next one will be 2 weeks from now, right? Isn't that what we decided?
Yep.
Yes.
Next episode will be on Monday the 23rd, same time, same place. And we're going to keep this going right through into 2023. Happy New Year to all of you. If I haven't said that to you before yet, whatever. Thank you so much. And
We'll see
ya.
ya. Nailed it.